Shining up above, stars are lighting up, disturbance in the sea, falling genie. The earth begins to shake, trouble under the gaze, can barely stay awake, will vanish overtake. Thunder roars all across the globe, from high up in the sky, down to the ocean floor. Shame among the wave, towers in the haze, it darkens all inside, the dreams that comes to life.
Alexa, open the lights. Oh. I guess one of them doesn't work anymore. Hey everybody! How you been? It's almost been a year. In fact, it's been a little bit more than a year. Let's get all the Digimon together. I can only name you one Digimon. I think I remember there's one called Agumon, and he loves saying his name a lot. He goes, Agumon, Agumon, Agumon. That's pretty much all I know about Digimon. I've played a game for about 12 hours about Digimon as an adult, like a few months ago, and I still can't name any to you. But that's besides the point. I'm glad you're here, Gumball. Hello, everybody. Let's do this. It is currently the first of the second month. I don't remember. January, February. We're February. All right, let's do this. It is currently the 1st of February, 2025 at 2:03 p.m. And welcome to the stream. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, first of all, many questions. First of all, where the fuck did your hair go? We're going to get to that at some point. But before that, why I do this little bit at the start where I say the time and date. The sole reason why I talk about this, right, at every single stream is to make me feel guilty when I watch back my streams. So, one of the core reasons, well, first of all, was some form of pressure, good pressure, but still a form of pressure from my friends that made me come back. But it's also the fact that the last stream that I booted up was from January 28th, 2024, which is almost exactly 1 year back. Finally, the man is back. Hello, Alpha. I must have known you with a different name. Either that or I have a very poor memory, which both statements are true. Possibly. I'm glad you're here. And we're going to get into a lot of different things today. But to start it all, we're going to press this little button right here. We're going to click here. And I don't have any audio. Well, that's pleasant. For some reason, my PC doesn't do audio anymore. Well, fuck me, I guess. Alright, give me a moment. I'm gonna fix this. There is no audio. Oh my god. Okay, for some I connected my PlayStation controller and the default audio device currently We're gonna lower up the volume. The current default value for audio is my fucking PlayStation 5 controller. So thank you, Sony. Thank you so much. And today, we are playing a game called Pokemon Radical Red. You guys might know in the past that I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, and I've got addicted again. I'm hooked. I can't stop playing it, for fuck's sake. Right? I got my tiny little Game Boy emulator and I play it all the time. Right? So today what I wanted to do was, I didn't want to go back for a Nuzlocke. I didn't want to go, there were some ideas about a specific gimmick play and everything. I don't want none of that. Today, and for this entire streams and the ones to come after, my goal is to prove to myself that I can be good at Pokemon. That's it. That's all we're here to prove, right? So please be indulgent. This is the first time I've played this game with a PlayStation controller, so button mapping might be a little weird for me. Right, you can talk to me about Nidorina, blah blah blah. What's our name? I guess we're gonna go with the traditional Dre here. Just to keep it short and simple. Do you see how many characters that is right there? It's crazy when you realize that nowadays you got like 16, 20 characters for the name of your Pokemons and everything. And back in our days, some people couldn't even write their whole ass name in the bar. Like, can you imagine someone with 2 names? That's awful. I wish I couldn't imagine the issues they had when they were kids. They had to choose one or the other. Like, it's like choosing between mom or dad. How the fuck do you do that? No, I'll keep my statements. All right, let's start this. Yes, my name is Dre, and my good old partner and rival for this channel. Let's see if it fits. And you get those types of people with 3 names. Yeah, I guess you're right. We do be living in a new generation. With all the TikToks and the whatnots, the sheesh and the no caps, on God. I know it all. I spent so much time trying to learn all this slang just because I feel like I need to know. And I can say that they're not as they're just as cringe as we were. We just didn't think it was cringe because we were doing it as kids, right? It's important to go back and look at into yourself and be like, yeah. All right. Do you want to play the Radical Red without any custom options? I will destroy your Pokeballs. Thank you, Carolus. Here's my address if you need it. It's 305 9. Sorry about that. I think there was a bug with the internet connection. If you've got that down, just my balls are yours. So yes, let's continue with the game. Do you want to simply play Radical Red without any custom options? Yes, but we're gonna play Snow just to show you guys the options. So essentially you can play on default, restricted, hardcore, or easy, right? We're gonna play default because this game is hard as fucking shit. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna swear up a storm today. We're between bros and hoes. Everybody can have fun. And the others also. Gotta respect them too. My minimal grinding option is, you know, very interesting, but I don't want that. I want the sweaty Ivy and Eevee fucking manipulation and breeding and crying over losing a Pokemon because it's got every stat I need except for one. I want the pain. Do it. Randomizer option. So you can randomize abilities, learn certain species. At some point I want to do this just because I want to have a slacking that doesn't have Truant. But that also means that other people are going to have slackings that don't have Truant. So I'm going to skip on that. Right? So we're just playing on default with all the Ivies and Eevees in the world. No randomizer. And I'm going to sneeze. Give me a moment. Silver Shore Records writing randomize me. I would never. You're already too confusing for me, my brother in Christ. I feel like if I shake you up anymore, the fucking galaxy would explode. But I'm glad you're here, brother. Alright, so again, as I said, I'm here to prove myself. So we're gonna play this the traditional way with one exception. Because yes, we're gonna type in a cheat code right here, which is Dex All. You might be asking, Dre, why would you put every Pokemon of the Pokedex in your Pokedex? I'd answer, shut up, Timmy. This is not about this at all. You'll understand very soon what this means. This has little to no impact on the game, except that it makes finding some Pokemon and the grinding easier, right? But I can't use it to gimmick the game, essentially. I love you too, Etienne. As you might realize, there's no chat on the screen, there's no, I didn't want this. I want this to be as pure, me and you guys, me reading the chat, and you know, filtering the appropriate ones. And, you know, if I will destroy your Pokeballs as appropriate, you can have fun. But yeah, I wanted to have a screen underneath with the Pokemons I have on my team that follows up. I spent a few hours on it last night. It doesn't work at all. I went to bed, woke up 20 minutes before stream and realized, oh, none of my shit is fucking connected. So here we are. I know that with this preparation it might not show, but I'm very hyped about this whole stream. Right, I've been playing this game a lot. I've been doing some research about it. No, we don't have any preferred region. We're gonna play with traditional Fire Red starters, at least to start with. This lady right here just shows us, if I remember correctly, the game is incompatible with some virtualizer, the emulator. This is Carolus's house. Carolus doesn't have a sister. Hey Dre, my brother Carolus is out to Grandpa's lab. Okay. the idea that Carolus's grandpa just cooking meth. Hello, Carolus. All right. Oh, that's right. There's some things I'm going to have a tendency to go fast on things because I've played this intro about 15 times. So, which of these do not have a night-specific evolution? If I remember correctly, the answer is Pancham. Correct. Next one. What time do nighttime encounters start? Because yes, there are nighttime encounters in this game. This is a super modded game with a lot of different options to which we'll get to at some point. I believe it's 5 p.m. And when is the final version of Radical Red coming out? Never. Never. It's gonna come out the day that I can see red properly. And there we go. So now we've got the ability to time change, so essentially we can grind and capture time-specific Pokemon whenever we want, which is great for us. Right. Man, I've been missing this experience. It's weird, you know? Just to be real for a moment, it's real weird to sit down in front of your computer and talk on your own for a few hours. You know? It's a very strange just feeling overall, but with time, you know, I didn't have time to put into this. I really wanted to, but you know, a lot of things on the side, new project, new hair, new me, just a lot of shit's been going on, man. And speaking of which, I know that there's some audio techs that are probably listening in. I just want to know if the audio levels are fine. Alright, so we're going to be asked which Pokemon we want to grab, and I believe that sorry, wrong one. How you doing, Tolus? It's been a while. It's got to be late in Greece right now, no? But either way, I'm super glad you're here, brother. Alright, we're gonna start with Bulbasaur, because some old woman told me that if I didn't pick it, she'd rip my balls out, and not in a fun way. Do I want to give a nickname to Bulbasaur? Yes. Does any of you guys have an idea for the name? I'm not gonna impose it as I did in the past, so if you guys got ideas, I'm willing to essentially let you guys name the Pokemons if you want, and otherwise I'm gonna name them. This is a male Bulbasaur. It's 9:15, yes. AM or PM? I would name him I'd name him Bellend, I think. There we go. We're gonna call him Bellend. Name it Weedbug. The reason why I named it right there is it's unfortunate that I got the name right there, but the reason why I named it is, if I remember correctly, I can go back in here and I can rename him whatever the fuck I want. My neighbors are gonna think I'm crazy, and they'd be right. Weedbug. Mom, I'm having a weed bug. Sorry. It's good to be back. Alright, weed bug. And now we leave. Wait, Dre, let's check out your Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Oh my god. Alright, Charmander versus Weedbug. As you can see, this is not a normal Fire Red instance. You guys are going to notice a lot of difference. It comes with a lot of bonuses, if you ask me. A lot of things that are so much less frustrating. Where have you been the past year? I was working. I was making music. I'm now part of a band, semi-officially, so I can't really talk too much about it, but I'm gonna bring essentially some of the music I've done to this stream, I hope. I've been working so much, and now I'm here to continue working too much, but also play games. Does that answer your question? I trimmed my hair because I was sick of having long hair. Let's use growl. Motherfucker is frustrating. But yes, I've been working on a lot of side projects that were fun, and I've decided to fill the tiny gap that I had left open in my calendar with more streaming, because this is where I am in life. This is what I want to be. Right? So yeah, we're gonna get into more details as we go. I'm gonna probably have some snippets of music at some point that I'm gonna be able to play to you guys when we get to it. Hopefully this guy... Well, I was about to say that hopefully he just spams, what's the name of the move? False swipe. But no, he did not. Alright. You're gonna see that this game is particularly difficult because of the abuse of input reading and everything, which didn't happen here, but I've been frustrated in the past because, you know, a certain Pokemon that had the ability to Sucker Punch and what's the other, Night Slash, was able to essentially know before the move hit if it was a critical or not, and or if I was gonna attack or not, to be able to essentially Sucker Punch, which fucking sucks, which is why we're gonna make an all-star team of people that can't die. That's how we're gonna win this game. Have you played Persona 5? Yes, I have. I finished it twice. One the normal and one the Royale. Alright. Let's get into the weeds of it. Ah, man. I don't know about you guys, but this song right there is just so nostalgic. I love it. I love this game. This is one of the first Pokemon games I've ever played. This and Pokemon Ruby. I had Ruby, finished it, and then my dad bought this one to me right after. Ruby, I think, was already old when we bought it, but, you know, it was my first handheld game ever. You're playing it, you just finished Futaba's Palace. Ooh, you're getting close to the end. It is... I don't know if I'd consider Futaba's Palace one of the better ones. I don't think so. I think you're gonna get to some of the better ones, in my opinion, though. Our Bulbasaur right now sucks dick, by the way. I know that they're using Growl, and I should also be using Growl. But, you know, I'm trying to talk and play a game at the same time. And it's a kid game, too. So I have so many excuses. So right there, we just ate our one berry. It's fine, we're not gonna need Oranberry for a long time. Essentially, one thing that's very important is that during boss battles, for example, when we met Gary earlier on, we regen every item that we use during the fight, which is super cool. It lets us essentially think over strategies and how we want to do things, and use actual consumables without having to think that, oh no, I'm gonna have to farm for 3 hours to get it back. Wow, Pansear is super rare to find in these. I believe he's a 1% spawn rate. And he's also a fire type, which is not great for us. Nice could be interesting. Well, I can't get him. We're gonna see what the decks all I did a bit earlier are gonna do. Still watching, by the way. I appreciate Alpha. Alpha, as your username always been Alpha? Because I'm trying to place who you were. Stanky Bulby? Hell yeah. What's the video you sent me, Smo, yesterday? Not yesterday, the one with the fucking Blastoise. It was a weird video. I did not dislike it, but it was a weird video. It's just like a rap song about the Blastoise. Would you like to bring it out? No. So essentially lets us bring out a Pokemon. It makes everything, in fact, I can show you guys. All right, here. We're gonna bring out the Pokemon. Well, I just put it back. We're gonna bring out the Pokemon. So as you can see, Bulbasaur is with us right there. But if I go out and try to walk out of the Poke Center, I have to wait for it to walk out of the door, which might seem just like a little time consuming for now, but it's frustrating beyond repair when you're trying to move on with the game, right? Which is gonna happen a lot because this game is hard as shit. Big Man Blastoise, that's it. I'd recommend for you guys to go and inform yourself after stream about what the fuck Big Man Blastoise is. It's not good, but it's culture. Alright. The traditional here's Hope package. Go give it to him. And before we do that, we're gonna go and enter here because there's 2 items that we need. You know when I said I did my homework? That's what I meant. Let me go over my past username. Yoimiya Main, Lapland. Okay, that's who I know you as. You were Yoimiya Main. I do remember Yoimiya Main. Well, hope you're doing great, bud. But that's why I didn't recognize. There's one for each gen starter? You mean the Big Man Blastoise? That's fucking stupid. Alright. This is a... The rules are simple. You select 3 Pokemons from 6 that I provide you. I assure you that among these choices, a guaranteed path to victory is possible. The order I send out my Pokemon will stay consistent, and I will not manually switch. So, essentially, this is the Pokemon we have access to. We can only select 3. And in this fight, she will have access to all 6 of these level 100 Shedinja. Big Body Charizard and Big Bad Venusaur. We are loyal supporters, hell yeah. I'd like to see the Big Bad Venusaur. It sounds terrible. And plus we're gonna be... I probably... If the song is at least decent, I can add it and play it at the start. Alright, so as you can see, this is a crazy Shedinja. But as some of you might know, Shedinja only has 1 HP, right? Regardless of EVs and IVs, which we're gonna get into, the only thing that you need to know for now, because I'm gonna explain EVs later. Yes, this is my goal here is to teach you guys the knowledge that I have about this game, the knowledge that not a lot of people know about, right? So EVs, the IVs in this case, the big stat right there that goes 31 can go from either from 0 to 31. Right? It's an additional value that you calculate towards how much stat you have. It cannot go above 31. Right? So when you have a Pokemon with a 31 IV like this into a stat, that's very, very good, especially to stats that you're using for your builds. They're all terrible. The guy tried to ride the viral wave of the first song and did the same things 3 times. Kind of low effort, if you ask me. Well, yes, but that's kind of the beauty of it, right? It's just, what's the name of the... All that glitters is gold. The one that they just replaced the song with somebody, 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 and it goes into loop, and then it derails into something awful, but then it becomes so awful it loops back into being cool, right? This is the culture we have at our generation. All that to say that, as you can see, this motherfucker had a focus sash, which means that, you know, you can't one-shot it. So how do we beat them? EVD Boots, it means that he's resistant to terrain damage. Right? So it's kind of a big old gimmick situation where we're not technically supposed to win, but we have to figure out a way to break this game and win. So what we're gonna do is play Skarmory, Aaron, and Gible. I've already done this multiple times, failed it multiple times, and figured out the best strategy to be able to beat this. Alright. which we're going to explain essentially with gimmicks and how they work well. This is a good tutorial game to teach you very advanced mechanics, which in this case, for example, we're going to use Spike. Spike, which usually is a steel type move, if I remember correctly, but in this game is moved to a ground type move. Right, so we put down the Spike, we accept our inevitable doom. Our Skarmory right here is gonna die. Rest in peace, but you've served your purpose. With that move, you're gonna kill many. So next, we're gonna play with our Aaron. A great Pokemon. I'd love to have him on the team at some point. We're gonna use Roar. And there we go, we still got Sturdy on him. And now, we drop the controller for a bit. Well, not really, because I've got the... I think I made an oops. He's not supposed to be alive. I would imagine that he's resistant to ground type moves. It would seem that I have a fucked up. I really thought that was it. Interesting. By the way, I tried to stream at Twitch at the same time. It showed visual for like 1 minute and then crashed. So I'm gonna try to see if I can fix it by next stream. And if not, well, we're just gonna continue on YouTube. It doesn't bother me that much. Right, start battle. So Skarmory. So Sturdy, Spike, Drill Pelt. Okay, so it is Stealth Rock that I have to use. Okay. Brother, HP is getting cooked. Yeah, you know what? I deserve this roast. All right, let's try again, but this time without fucking it up. Shall we? Stealth Rock. And if you pass through Stealth Rock, I'm flipping this table and quitting stream. That's not true. I love you guys too much to do that. Not the flipping the table part. It would look fucking awesome on stream. Maybe one day. Could be a sub goal. No, we're just dying today, boy. Aaron! Aaron! You're gonna hear me roar! After you Shadow Sneak, you filthy goblin. I don't even know how many of you guys are on the stream right now. I decided to hide the stats. We're live, recording is ineffective. Let's see. Can I get YouTube live control battle? You're still streaming detected. Wow, there's 7 of you guys. Goddamn, that's a big start. All right. The opposing Shedinja was dragged out, and he's taking damage. See how things go well when I don't be stupid. That said everything it needed to say. There we go. There we go. C'est-tu Babingi? C'est un gros chat qui mange. Shoutouts to Babingi. The smartest animal I've ever gotten. Still a piece of shit, though. My grandpa sent me an attachment. Alright. That's right. Here, we're simply gonna swap to Gible. almost fucked it up right there. So yeah, we want to get killed so that the rough skin finishes the job in this case, since it's got a focus sash. And now, we've beaten this old egg, and she's gonna give us one of the most interesting items in this game. So, every time I go to the Poke Center, I can use this right here. For some reason, I can only use one for now. Okay, maybe it's because it's the first time I've gotten it. Essentially, you can stack 6 full heals on your team, which is so fun. It stops you from going back to the Poke Center, going all the way back in, and blah blah blah. It makes the game faster, right? And it can make you essentially focus more on gimmicks that are actually interesting, which we're gonna discover pretty soon after we've dropped Professor's Oak Fat Load. Oh, I didn't mean to walk into the grass. Somehow I didn't get any encounters. We'll take it. Alright, let's go talk to the old man. Kosha. Let's go talk to you. My cat is in need of love and affection, and I refuse to give it to her by petting her. There we go. Now he gives us our Pokédex. Receive 10 Pokeballs. And our journey can actually start. So we're gonna go down here first. Are we? No. Yes. No. Well, it depends. Am I catching the Pokemon I need? The answer is no. I love you, Wooper, but I don't need you. I don't need you, damn it! He squirted on me. And now he's doing a weird dance. I don't know how I should feel. Weedbug is very confused. Alright. It's so weird to play this with a PlayStation controller. Alright. I believe I talked to you already, but just to make sure. So yes, I do know I have some Pokeball. Oh, Mr. President. I didn't realize you were here. I do realize that we have access to some Pokeballs. But I don't want to catch anything yet. And you'll understand why, because we're gonna play a lot sweatier than this. A Bidoof! My! I love the pixelated art they've done for some of the Pokemons from newer generations. I'm pretty sure Bidoof had a 2D sprite. But it's interesting seeing some of them, like, just seeing the shape of it and be like, I have no fucking clue what you're supposed to be. Alright, the start of our gimmick build for Venusaur, at least until a specific level is started with Leech Seed. Where we're gonna build we're gonna build it as a bastion of tankhood. Speaking of which, do I have his nature? Taking notes somewhere? No, that's not for the right Pokemon. Yes, that's for Venusaur. So the nature I need him to be is bold. Right, so we're gonna get over natures. This game explains it super well and lets you swap out between natures, which is awesome. So let's talk to this lady right here. I would like to change the nature of a Pokemon. And now it shows you essentially a nature can either be neutral, right? Or add a stat in exchange of lowering a stat, right? So afterward, this is very min-maxy build for Pokemon, but for example, you wouldn't want a build that that gives you more defense for lower special attack on a Alakazam, right? Because you want that motherfucker to one-shot everything. right? So in exchange, you actually might want to have higher special attack and lower defense. In this case, our Venusaur is going to have a defensive build, which means that I want him to be bold, which makes it that his defense is higher and his attack is lowered. Why, might you ask? Well, it's a good question. I believe we're going to be playing some special attack, but it's mostly going to be a gimmick Pokemon. I don't want to bring out Weedbug. So now that we have the package, this old man is gonna let us. It'll go up. We're gonna go right here. This guy's gonna be like, "Oh, I know you." Here's two very interesting things. One of them we already had, but for some reason they oh, maybe they changed it. No, it's the guy later. Okay. So now when I press here, I can go to DexNav. This is the cheat code that I've used earlier on. It essentially shows me where every single Pokemon are, right? And I can select them, and I can essentially, it's the Pokefinder from the DexNav from Omega Sapphire and Omega Ruby, if I remember correctly. So it's the same gimmick where it lets you farm specific IVs, Pokemons, in this case, sometimes items. For example, if I wanted some Nevermelt Ice, I could farm this Dover until I either captured him and picked it from him, or use Thief or some Fairy type move that we're gonna get right now, actually, to do this. So yes, shoutouts to Sammy V Cosplay. She's a great friend. She's terrifying, but don't tell her that. But shoutouts to her because we're gonna go get our first Pokemon, which also happens to be a Fairy type. The reason why I shout her out is because I fucking despise Fairy type from the bottom of my heart. And, you know, I'm gonna be fine. But I already essentially tried out the Pokemons for this. I want to register this guy right here. I want to capture one that has a specific ability, which means that I'm going to have to kill a few, and then we're going to be able to know what their ability is. Because I'm looking for a specific one with a, well, in this case we're not going to have to because it's either Intimidate or another skill. I don't want the one with Intimidate, surprisingly enough. Oh my god! Why? Status effect in this game has been my bane so far. So the surprising thing is that this guy right here has Fire Fang, so he has a very viable option to destroy me right now, which is why we're gonna, well, also Ice Fang. So this is why. God fucking damn it! Let me play the game. You can lower my attack all you want. I do not care. Heal me, bitch. So you can see I'm not playing a very traditional Pokemon game, right? I'm gimmicking a level 4 Snubble. And we're gonna do some of that. Some of the rest is not gonna be that. We're gonna be building gimmick Pokemons so that we don't have to gimmick in the fight. I'm so hyped. Oh, I'm sorry, I punched my microphone. I'm so hyped about all of this. So hyped about the minuscule details left and right? Like, for example, currently, we've changed the nature of our Bulbasaur, which means that, as you can see, wow, his growth rates are much better than I expected. Usually, I always get garbage ones, so... As you can see, we got a D in speed, which I don't really care about speed on a heavy motherfucker. C- in HP is rough, but we've got a means in this game to pay a lot of money to make it max, right? So we can fix that later. B for attack is great. A for defense, A+ is fucking awesome. Special attack, B- is fine. And special defense, A is awesome. Which could also translate to, oh wow, it does not give us the IV information during combat. That's so interesting. Okay, we're gonna get into it at some point. That shouldn't do too much damage anymore. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so we could go for a level 2 search. We're gonna do back here. We're gonna go right there so it spawns right on the edge and I don't have to go too far in the grass. I know my shit. With the amount of HP I have to, yes, okay, we're lucky with this charm. We're gonna have to gimmick Leech Seed first, and then spam Growl, in hopes that he does not use Fire Fang, because I'm pretty sure it kills me and I have to lose some money. Well, fuck me. Okay, we're still good. We're not gonna be for long, but we're technically still good. Maybe he's gonna use Charm next and we're gonna be fine. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're cruising. I now realize that I'm still paralyzed. Which might be for the best, actually. Again, this is a game about me proving to the world that I'm good at Pokemon. Welcome to the stream. We going back. So our Bulbasaur is not doing much right now. But it's okay. One day it's gonna evolve into a beautiful large butterfly. That's not true, it just becomes a bigger dinosaur. But it's okay. No reaction, the signal was lost. Okay, so this one I know has Ice Fang. We'll see if it, because I think the last one didn't use Intimidate, right? Level 5 female Snubbull does not use Intimidate. Okay, so this is one of the Snubballs we want to catch. Should have taken Squirtle. Thunderfang would bring me into a very similar situation. But you're correct, for the early game, before I catch any Pokemon, Squirtle is probably for the best. Become big man Blastoise. He do be becoming big man Blastoise. I should have equipped him with a berry. Hopefully he doesn't get burned. But it's fine. Okay, so Frozen changes in this game. I didn't think I'd have to explain it this early on, but Frozen is not the same. It deals damage, so that way you can attack, because Frozen is fucking broken in Pokemon. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, I understand we're gonna go farm, get a few levels in, and then we can fight it and actually win. Thank God this isn't a Nuzlocke. But I understand. One of the great ways to farm for right now, since we don't care about EVs for now, is to look for a Pokemon that is weak against you, which there isn't a single fucking one. So we're gonna make it appear. Which means we're gonna have to talk to big old Joe right here. I love fishing. You want Bass Pro Shop? Shoot my shotgun. Alright, bag. We're gonna go into Old Rod, register. That's fine. Hello, glad to see you're back. Thank you. Happy birthday, a bit late. Again. Thank you for being back, Daphne. I really love Clamperl in this game, by the way. Its stats are better. It's a good early on gimmick Pokemon because he's got Whirlpool. Right, so you can just Whirlpool and then Iron Defense for the win. Like what he's doing right now, except we've got Leech Life on him. this makes for very long combat. Clamp, I'm pretty sure cancels. Yeah, it cancels Whirlwind. No, it just doesn't stack. I see. Because at first when I saw that it got Clamp and Whirlpool, I was like, oh my god, this is a crazy starting Pokemon. Just fucking gimmick out everybody. We're gonna catch it. Just because why not? The first gym is Rock, so it's a positive addition. Anybody's got a PG name we can give to this Clamperl? Oh, we got a deep sea tooth with it too. Oh. He's a male Clamperl, so I'd call him Robiner. And if you guys got a name, again, I can rename him at any point in the game, so don't worry. Just give me an idea for the name, and if I love it, I'm gonna change it. I could use the Pokevile. I forgot it. I got it already. All right. Let's see. Hardy nature, which means that all stats are normal. Special attack, speed, defense, and HP. Cool. Decent special attacker. You're gonna see some game time. Pearl Jam? Pearl Jam is a great name. Until it evolves, but for now it's a great name. Pearl Jam. Alright, here we go. Pearl Jam it is! Awesome. Good name, Smo. Is there anything here on the Dex Nav? Yes, there's actually... No, Pansear is fire. What the fuck is wrong with me? I don't got Big Man Blastoise with me. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, toi? Et don't bait my down. Sorry about that. My cat just threw her fucking claws into my feet and looked directly into my eyes and wait for me to pet her. She does not usually do that. Meowth do be dropping nuggets, which is awesome for early on. What's up, my Contemption? How you doing, Felix? It's been a hot second. Hope you're doing well, my little baby boy. I'm rocking my Weed Bug and Pearl Jam with me. This game do be fucked. I know you're gonna be proud of me, Felix. I got killed twice by a single Snubble. Alright. Speaking of which, let's go back. I know that I said I wanted to farm, but my revenge cannot wait. Alright, let's go here. Snubble couldn't be found. Let's go one down, and there we go. So, Strong Jaw. This is the Snubble we want. Although the Snubble we want has a Pixie Plate. But we'll take... It's the same one as before! You ain't getting away this time, motherfucker. Why does this game hate me? What have I done? I just wanted to be a streamer again. What the fuck have I done? Do you guys at least now understand why I want this Pokemon so fucking bad? We're gonna Iron Defense just to make sure he doesn't one-shot with a Lightning Fang. That should do a lot of damage, yeah. There we go, we're gonna Whirlpool, and hopefully that doesn't kill. Good. Charm is awesome. No damage is always appreciated. And now is our one opportunity to catch it. Hell yeah. How the fuck are we gonna name that little fucker? So far we're gonna call it Grundle. If you've got a name, please let me know. I'm willing to rename them afterwards. Should name it X is the Everything app. J'étudie mon cours de macroéconomie. Je suis là en présence, but not much else. Lol. It's all good and dandy, brother. I appreciate it nonetheless. Alright, we've got our Pokemon that I wanted. I know that that sentence was very good, and I appreciate your kind comments. Have a pleasant day. Alright. There we go. This. So now we've got this little gremlin fucker. Currently it lowers defense for higher speed. That's crazy. So it's got an S in special attack, which is terrible. It's good. It's not lost. The rest of its stats are kind of abysmal, so I think we're gonna have to go for a different one. But hey, at least it's gonna be able to help us catch another one. There we go. This is an Intimidate one, so we don't need it. You wish Snubbles had bows? The point, I don't know if you know this about the design, but the point is that the ears are supposed to look like bows, which is why in the Pokemon show, they put bows on its little flappers right there to essentially show it to you how much it looks like. But I'm sure you'd love it if it was more cute and everything, but the sole reason why this Pokemon is on our team is because it's not cute. So, be happy that we have a fairy type in the team. That's all you get, Savvy V Cosplay. I'm warning you. Let's go for Thunderfangs. So I don't want this one since it's got Intimidate. I believe it still kills. By the way, the reason why I'm farming this bastard so much right there is that not only does it have Ice Fang, Fire Fang, and Thunder Fang, which are all 65 moves to start the game, it's also got Charm, which, if I remember correctly, no, it's not a priority move. We're gonna get into priority move at some point. But it lowers Sharply attack, which is fucking insane early on in the game. And not only that, but his skill is Strong Jaw, which boosts biting moves by 50%, which means that every single one of the bite attacks that this Pokemon is currently using, right? As you can see right here, has a power of 97, which is crazy at level 5. Right? So this is the reason why I want this Pokemon so bad early on in the game. Not only that, it's Fairy type. Fairy is extremely strong, if not broken. So Ice Fang, Intimidate, I don't want you. Ice Fang, Strong Jaw, you're too far into the grass. I'm a lazy fat man. Ice Fang, Intimidate, there's one yellow star. One yellow star means that at least one, well, it means in this case that only one of its stat has max Ivy, which means that it's got a 31 stat in one of said stats. We don't know which one though, which makes it hard. You can go all the way up to 3 stars, which guarantees it has at least 3 maxed Ivies. Which, you know, it can be a big pain. It's easier to farm the more you loop. As you can see right now, we're at number 2. If we farm it on loop without going to a Poke Center, we got more chances of better moves, better chance of shinies, better chance of better IVs and EVs. Well, EVs in this case. IVs. I'm gonna get it one day. It's so confusing. IVs is inherited values, so it's IVs that I'm talking about. There we go. I know that I was supposed to catch it, and by I know I mean I forgot, but that's okay. There we go. Might have a chance to catch this little bastard. Let's try starting the Twitch stream. Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right, the Twitch stream is technically started, I believe. Yes, I do want to use another Pokemon. No, because it doesn't have stars, but I still want to kill it to boost the amount of stars I get. Ugh. You know what? Never fucking mind. I understand, game. You don't want me here. I understand. Okay, we're going back in. So as you can see, since I ran away from a battle, it resets. So let's try again. We're gonna go for Fire Fang. We're gonna try because I kill him no matter what I throw afterwards. I'll take the crit now. Alright, let's go see if the Twitch stream works. It does not. Well, fuck it, we tried. This Snubble is dancing on my fucking corpse right now. Alright. Hopefully this one has decent IVs. Call this one Hot Dog. There we go. And hopefully it's even worse. Why special attack? What is so special about special attack? God fucking damn it. Alright, the Snubble we have is gonna be fine. Grundle is gonna be our trooper. Fuck it. Alright. Let's go back. God damn it. I'm so upset. They've all got such good stat in the literally the only stat that I do not care about on this Pokemon. So on Grundle, we're gonna unlock at some point a skill called Covet, which lets me steal items from Pokemon, and these Meowth with nuggets become such a good farm point. It's crazy. Mienfoo. I remember I played this Pokemon once in it's the original game it came out. I played it once and thought, wow, it's a really good Pokemon, and then never played it again. And I don't know why. We're still not gonna play it this time. Yeah, I'm just bringing out the point, you know. All right, so hopefully they're gonna leave me alone. Good. All right, let's go up. Very good. And I believe that Snubbull is going to be enough for what I want to do a bit further ahead. Oh yeah, Sam, I think you're going to be happy about one of the Pokemons I want to run with early on, too. And I'm not talking about Snubbull. I think there's one that's not Fairy type, but I think there's one you're going to appreciate me running. What we're gonna do right here is go to Dex now and select Pikachu, which hopefully we get one with a Light Ball, because Light Ball is fucking awesome. Okay, so it does not show an item, but I know for sure that it has one. Right, so this is the Pokemon we're gonna add to our team. Probably not this one though, because I want to, you know, have an idea of the stats of it before. But we're gonna rock a Pikachu for early on in the game. So you see, this one had a berry. I personally am not a big fan of Pikachu. I think it looks cute, therefore it's a pathetic excuse to put in your team. But it's also a speed demon early on. It's got Nuzzle, which paralyzes and deals damage. And it's got some decent special attack. So, you know, we're gonna get one. Good job, Grundle. Wants to learn Bite with Pleasure. Alright, so currently we don't have an ice Pokemon. We don't have, no, we don't have that, but we're gonna get one soon. Bite is 60 though. It makes flinch, but I don't really care about flinching. No, I think we're not taking Bite, which is kind of crazy. Grundle level 8. Yeah, one of the reasons why we're farming Pikachus is that for some reason it gives out so much experience. Probably because it counts as a second evolution now that I think of it. It's probably why it gives out so much XP in this game. Of course, I can never escape the Paralyze. Alright, level 10, level 11. We're gonna go for Pokébile. Do I want to bring Weedbug? I don't think so. What we're gonna do actually is, now that we've farmed it a couple of times, we should be able to get an idea of exactly what first move it's got. So we're gonna go get an item that is very important to the grinding factor of this game. We got a potion. Good. And right there, we'll be fighting our second rival. Brendan, I believe his name is. And since Grundle's got pretty much every single type of matter at this point in the game, in its attack, it's gonna fucking tear through his little team. See, guys, we're winning. It's not because we lost to a pink dog a few times that we can't win. And there we go. So he gives us the scanner, well, the XP share, which is very important, and the scanner that lets us look at EVs and IVs, which for some reason the game lets you do it regardless of if you have it or not. So, you know, it's always good to know. But it gives us XP share. You know what that means? It means those Pikachus are a lot more interesting now. I wonder if Pikachu gives how much speed Eevee Pikachu gives. Since he's considered a second evolution in this game. Maybe I can look it up. Pikachu. So it either gets statics or the hidden move Lightning Rod draws electrical move. It does count as a second evolution. They've got special form also in this game, which we're gonna get to at some point. Rare contains light bulb. Am I hearing music? Why is there Center Gaze playing? Was that playing since the fucking beginning? That's crazy. None of you guys couldn't hear it, but for some reason the start of the stream played on loop for me is just fucking Center Gaze singing, I could feel them crawling me on fucking loop. Alright, Pearl Jam. Weed Bug level 9, Magical Leaf, so it's an actual Pokemon. Hot Dog level 6. Well, Hot Dog I don't really care about. We're gonna get rid of pretty soon. Fake Out and Static. Alright. I think I want a Pikachu with Static too. I'm not sure I want one with Fake Out though. Fake Out is priority 2, I think. It could be interesting. It's either 2 or 3. So yeah, we're just doing a little XP farming. Tail Whip, yeah, no, I'll pass on Tail Whip. Thank you very much. Fake Out is much more interesting. Looking at the pictures, there's so many freaking forms of evolution for Pikachu in this game. It's, well, not evolutions, of transformations. It's crazy. Covet! Yes! Yes, we're gonna use Covet instead of... I guess Charm. It's crazy to say, but... Normally in this game I don't like not having a status effect move, because a lot of your Pokemons are going to be sacrifices at some point, so you just want to maximize the value before it pulls out, essentially. Thunder Punch! No, that's a physical move. It's still 75. We're gonna see it. We're gonna catch this guy if he survives and gives us a light orb. Well, regardless, he didn't have a light orb, so. So now we reach level 14. Which is surprising that it gave me so much XP. Maybe level cap is 15. Tail Whip and Static. We're gonna use Covet. So what I want is a Pikachu with at least one yellow star. Oh, that's a light orb though. Huge. It's very rare for them to have them, actually. this one doesn't have an item? It's crazy. I thought they had to spawn with an item. As you can see, also the Pikachus are starting to slowly but surely getting higher level. Which is good for us. It means less farming. I also watched the last stream I did a year ago, and man, it was crazy to see the story about the border. Essentially, the issues I got by the borders because of my friend Xavier. Shoutouts to him, you huge stinking brown star. But yeah, it was interesting to hear that story because I forgot about it. Right, so I don't need tackle, which it might be crazy to you guys, but currently I want Weedbug to be a big old gimmick Pokemon, which means that I don't really need him to do big moves. Hi? Okay. Hi. Maybe high jump kick? I believe they've raised also the probability of status effects move as standalone, because I think they're still 75 for these. I was about to say some of them go higher than that, and you know, it's a pretty game. Wish? This is a crazy Pikachu. Holy shit. We're gonna try to catch you. Okay. Studio Med is back. What's that Radical Red thing? How you doing, SMC? I hope you're doing well. It's been a hot second since we talked. Radical Red is like Pokemon, but you clench your asshole because it's harder. That's pretty much it. It's sweaty Pokemon. So it's a ROM hack of Fire Red. And that's pretty much it. And we got this Pikachu that we got to name now, which what the fuck are we gonna call that bastard? Bastard. That's a good name. No, we're gonna do better than that. We're gonna call him Bastapto. That's much better. Alright, so let's see what this Pikachu is all about, because... Alright, so... no attack, no special attack. Alright, I guess. Special defense C's, B speed, B minus speed, HP B minus, so it's okay. Call him Snoop. I'm all up for Snoop. Nickname. Snoop. Good call, SMC. I love it when I say your name like that. I feel like I'm shouting out a DJ at a bar. Shout out to my boy SMC, dropping some beats. Alright. So what moves does it have? Wish. So it wasn't high. For some reason it showed W as an H. Right? So Wish is such a interesting gimmick move that I didn't think Pikachu could have. It's... alright. I'll take it. Thunder Shock is great. Dull Eye is a priority 1 move, so it is not sure to go first. There's 4 types of move that goes first. And then there's Growl, which we're not gonna need. Alright. We're starting to get somewhere. Pokevile, that's good. We're gonna go to our bag and give him the light ball. Give it to Snoop. Deep Sea Tooth boosts. To be held by Pokemon, a fang that gleams with sharp silver, it raises special attack. Well, first off, for special attacker, yeah, I guess for now, it's better than nothing. And Pearl Jam, since we don't got physical ones yet. Man, I feel like I've gotten so rusty throughout time with my English because I don't get to practice enough. Do I want a Weedle? We already have a poison type on our team, so no. Plus, I already have an idea of what the next Pokemon I want on our team. I have a general idea of some Pokemons I want to bring in. And actually, the new one I want to bring in is also poison type, which is kind of crazy after the take I just had. But it's such a good typing that I can't really give up on it, right? So we're gonna rock it, and worst case, we're gonna swap out our Bulbasaur for it. Like, that's how crazy strong that Pokemon can be. Alright, I don't think I need to be scared about this Bozo. I don't think there's anything to be scared of. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. I received some warnings about some things not working well at work, so I wanted to make sure that if it was important or not, and it happens that it isn't. So we good. Alright, Snoop. Play nice. Play nice is... the target will lose its will to fight, so we've got a third attack to lower attack, I guess. No. No, I don't see why we take that one. So no. I refuse. But yeah, as you guys can see right now, Grundle doesn't get any more XP since he's level 15. Right? This game, well, it's getting 1 XP, but it won't let me essentially overlevel. It wants to keep the challenge real. Little potion right there. There we go. So what do you have for me, Beast? Oh yeah, the weird penis Pokemon. Yes. Firefang should do the trick. She's going crazy. Nyx! Nope, that's not my cats. I think my neighbors are having a good time. My cat is behind me. Well, shout outs to my neighbors. That's fucking crazy. Alright, Snoop. Hopefully you guys can't hear any of this. I don't think so. I'm not picking like any irregular audio levels on your guys' side. Plus it's further away. But yeah. That's crazy. Are you enhanced, bro? I have no idea what that means. Does that mean if I've smoked crack or any other substance? Because no. I didn't have any weed. Well, alcohol I did get yesterday, but... ASMR time? Oh, fuck that. Very rare are the things on this earth that make me want to throw up as much as ASMR time. Did you take gummies? No, I don't take weed anymore. It's been 3 or 4 months? 4 months since I've taken some. It's no particular reason. I'm just like, I don't have the time, and I'd rather do something more with my time, right? Like streaming. So yeah, maybe not the best example, but no, I don't take gummies anymore. I'm clean. Oh, congrats! Thank you. It's actually it's so easy, and I don't mean that like personally for me. I just decided that I didn't want to do it, and I've never gotten the itch since. Right? Sometimes I just got and be like, oh, maybe it's time for a little gummy right here. It's gonna be more fun, and to be fair, it is fucking more fun. Usually when you pop a gummy, it's money that I could be placing elsewhere. Instead of buying gummies, I'm putting money on the side to buy a house, you know? It puts things in perspectives and forces you to think things through. And yeah, well, maybe when I have a house, I can actually have a fucking decor and some soundproof place so you guys can't hear the neighbors fucking. In fact, it's gonna be way worse if we hear the neighbors fucking because I'm planning to buy a house with a friend, so I'd rather it being really soundproof. Yeah, you are in another point. Thank you. I think so too. I'm growing into a big baby boy. Do you finally have a car? No, but I've asked multiple times at this point for friends to drive cars because I still hate it to my core. To finalize my exam, but it's just when they're available, I'm not. I've been working crazy, like crazier than usual. Right now, things have changed at work where I can take things much easier, which is good. A lot of things in personal life happened. I'm also in a band, Mr. SMC. Yes, I am actually placed for work full time. So yes, I absolutely can be. I've been placed full time at an awesome client, though. To be fair, Sludge, 65 special attack. I think we're gonna skip on Sleep Powder. I feel like Poison is gonna be more our gambit. Actually, I'm having so much fun. I'm learning about. I can't talk about the client specifically, so, but it's like, I've essentially I'm replacing someone, and I'm working in a very complex system and learning so much about things that I never thought I'd ever touch. Right? So I'm just being coached by someone. So I'm just doing training right now and taking some tickets that are actually fun in an environment where I work full time. So I'm paid for training right now and giving them a hand on things that I actually want to do. Right? So it's so pleasant. What's the band? I can't really get into it because it's not really official, but I can send you some of the things I have personally because I know you and I know where you live. And no, that was not a threat. But I'll send you remote or on site. It's a bit of both. Right now it's mostly remote though. It's a collective of minds that creates something that I'm really proud of so far. So I can't wait for the final result to be in, and you know, we can talk about it more, and I can show you guys on stream what this whole shit is about. But I've been working a decent amount on this for the past few months. So yeah. Ugh. Level 12 Stuffle. Alright. This bastard is normal and fighting. So Covet is gonna do some decent damage, I believe. Or do you mean remote or on site for the work? Because the work is fully remote, so I only work from the office that I usually work in. Because I'm training some other people while I'm essentially I'm helping out. I'm letting them ask me questions while I'm working on specific client. This is crazy to. This is gonna be crazy to hear in like a 1 year when I listen back to it. It was like, man, I forgot about this. Oh, you goddamn. At least Audino's gonna give a lot of XP. We're gonna swap out into Weedbug. Because even if you make me sleep, I don't care. Because I don't do damage. I deal 0 damage. All I do is Leech Life and Poison Powder, and then I can sleep away and wake up when you're dead. So, you know when I said that the Pokemon game is a lot harder? This is the kind of gimmick I'm talking about. Oh, that's rough though. Missing the Poison Powder is not optimal. So yeah, she swaggers when we're asleep, so we boost attack and confuses, which means that if I attack myself, I'm gonna get more hurt. And she can also wish, which means that she full heals every 2 turns. And she also has... I don't know why you're using Protect, I'm sleeping. But sure, I'll take it. Wow, that's a long-ass sleep. So one more turn and I've actually reached the cap of sleep, which I think is the first time it happens in years. Poison Powder. There we go. Full heal. It's okay. I feel like I can out-gimmick it. Ugh. I just need the Poison Powder to get in, right? That's all I need. Man, that's a long-ass confusion. Why is all of your status effect working so well? Why the fuck are you trolling me on it, huh? And is it just me, or does it look like it's got his tongue out? I guess it's kind of like a smile. If you look at it, just fucking, I'm asleep. You just put me to sleep. The minimal amount of times it takes is 2 turns, if I remember correctly. Like, why are you protecting? What is wrong with you? Good. Thank Christ. Okay, so now Audino has used a move that fully heals her. Oh, it's not a full heal. Interesting. There we go. I feel like we can pretty much clear. Yeah, I think we've got the kill right there. You see, when I said that we're building a gimmick Bulbasaur, that's what I meant. Like, to be fair, this Pokemon didn't attack. We got extremely unlucky on status effects in this case. But it's fine. I think we're gonna throw Hot Dog so that she, or I don't remember if it's a guy or a girl, but so that she can die. And that way we can have a fully clean Pokemon. I think Metronome, yeah. Last time I played against this little ferret monster thing, fucking pulled 3 legendary Pokemon attacks in a row. I was so mad. I almost threw my little Game Boy emulator on the wall. There we go. That was clean and easy. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. So as you can imagine, this was a gimmickier fight and a spicier one, so they give you a special reward. Which means that we currently have access to Infinite Repel, which means that I can run as much as I want and I'm not going to find any Pokemon. Which we're going to pretty much have equipped for the entire game since, you know, Dexnav is going to be our best friend in finding actual Pokemon we want to find. Mental Herb. Hidden ability, Lightning Rod. No, I think, yeah, I think earlier on I said that I might want that, but I think I've changed my mind. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the Pokemon that the lady right there has is an annoying Charcadet. Which means we're gonna do this, and we're gonna Pokevile because I don't want to do the forest all over again. We're going to Whirlpool. This is why I say annoying. Any fire type with Will-O-Wisp is annoying. And I want one. Wow. That was a lot more damage than I thought. And even though something tells me that we should be spamming a move that actually, you know, kills Charcadet, I'm going to focus on boosting my defense instead. And now we're going to do Bubble, though, because he showed me that he has a move that doesn't care about defense. Stat change remove. Fuck you. I guess it didn't matter in the end. First thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. He do be gulping. Look at that motherfucker. Babe, please. Babe. I'm begging you, babe. Come on. Sorry. Gulpin, poison. Poison is good against fairy and grass. I'm also poison. Poison powder won't work. I think Snoob is the best option. We're gonna wish, just in case. Good. We are going to Thunder Shock and hope for Paralyze. We're gonna wish. I don't think we're making it, but you know. We're definitely not making it now. He's using special attacks, so Dull Eyes is completely worthless, so let's go for Thunder Shock and hope for Paralyze. No, instead he's Gulpin, as they be saying. Bullet Seed. I didn't know Gulpin could learn Bullet Seed. Right, let's send Hot Dog. Poison is probably gonna one-shot move, so hopefully we get the hit in first with Fire Fang. Belch? I guess he did eat a seed. Alright, Weedbug, you're out. Go for Leech Seed. Not the same. Am I gonna be one-shot gimmick by a fucking Gulpin? I don't think I can poison a Gulpin. Thank God our Bulbasaur's got some decent defense. That Belch move is fucking strong. Alright, almost got fucked up by that bastard right there. Let's bring the trigger a bit up. Yeah! What the fuck did you say about Gulpin? Electro Web. No. My Alexa thought I was talking to her. Alexa, stop. Electro Web. Pikachu can learn it. Again, I'm gonna disconnect you. Just in case I say something stupid and you call the police. Alright, Electro Web. Instead of, let's see, we got Dull Eye, Quick Attack, which you know, are all appreciated. I think instead of Thunder Shock, it doesn't paralyze, but it lowers speed, and we've got static, so we should be fine on that part. And lowering speed is a big plus. I really need Electro Ball though right now. I think we're good to use another vial just to be sure. And farm a little more because level 12. Alright. Double slap and static. Again, we're gonna farm these guys just in case they give, again, an insane amount of XP. I don't see how level 4 can give a lot of XP to a level 12, but, you know, we're here to discover this together. Don't know why I didn't covet either, because it's a level 4. Don't overthink things. This one's got an item, so we're gonna use covet on it. Because why not? How are you guys enjoying the return stream so far? We've been up for an hour and 40 minutes. We're not already with the first gym yet? God damn. Time do be flying when you're having fun. Electro Ball. The faster the user is, then the foe, the greater the damage. So yeah, that's a difference move. I really like the idea of having Wish. I think I don't care about Dull Eyes. I think I've got enough gimmicks. And Pikachu doesn't have enough. He's got the lower speed already that deals damage, though. I think we're gonna be fine. I believe I did equip it. Yes, okay. I can feel the chair I'm on slowly and surely fucking going back to being small. I think the press that holds it up is broken. I'm really due for a new chair when I get the budget. So slowly but surely you're gonna see me start to descend. I can feel the chair slowly descend into madness. Alright, here we go. Maybe bearing out a Pikachu against a Bug Dude is not the best move. So we're gonna wish. Always wish first, just to make sure. That way we discover how much damage the Pokemon does. Ooh, Steady Shot is not very poggers. I think we're gonna go Electro Web here. Just to lower its speed. Or kill it, I guess. Good. If I remember correctly, the IVs of Snoops are like atrocious, right? He's okay in speed. It's special attack that sucks, but we can change that. I can change him to be better. Yeah. $31 is the best I have by far, but I don't have fast Pokemon in my team, which is not a good sign. But normally you want to have one, so with one we're gonna be fine. So here should be the same Pokemon. You see that pink little orb right there? That's a Mega Evolution Stones. I've not gotten any yet from the point I'm in the game. I wish I did, though. Is there any other Pokemon than Diglett here? I really like the stream so far. I hope you're gonna continue making them. I hope so too. It's my plan, at least. Black Belt on Machop is also interesting. Oh, there's so many cool Pokemons here that I didn't know about. But yes, definitely my goal is to make some more. I don't know if it's gonna be every week, but I'd like to do them at least bi-weekly. Spell tag on a Yamask. Yamask is a great tank Pokemon. We got so many already. Noibat though. Noibat is kind of crazy because he's very weak earlier on, so we're not gonna be able to use it for a decent amount of time, right? But it's still a good Pokemon. Welcome back, Simone. Let's Electro Web in hopes that I don't one-shot it. Okay. Then I guess let's try again. Maybe I should farm. Well, let's see. Let's do a little research, right, about Noibat in this game. Noibat. What the fuck? So there's apparently a variant of this Pokemon in this game. A Sevi Noivern and a Sevi Noibat. And my god, it's cool looking. It's weak against so many things. But it looks cool. To be fair, fucking Noibat is weak against so many things too. So telepathy protects from allies' move. That's awesome. There's a lot of double battle in this game. Infiltrator passes through the foe's barrier. That's also cool. And Frisk, I don't really care about. Right? So I don't think this one used Frisk. So that one means that they have Infiltrator. Or it has Frisk and I didn't pay attention at the start of the fight. Both statements are possible. Alright, Pearl Jam grew to level 13. Give a name to Noibat. Anybody's got a name for it? I'm gonna give you guys like a 2-minute. I'm gonna go get some water, come up with names, and funny ones at that. Otherwise, I'm gonna find you in Minecraft. So be careful. I'll be right back. So we got Hung Back, Ice Cube, and Sad Affleck. I like Sad Affleck. Shove is very funny though. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can gimmick it. Yeah, we can. Okay. We're gonna go with Shove Affleck. If you don't know what Shove mean, ask your mom. I don't know why she'd know, but I'm just curious to know what she'd answer. And tell her I said hi. Alright, so we've got this little bastard in our team right now. Infiltrator, which is awesome. B defense, B special defense, A HP. It's got none of the important stats. Show Mazier. Not the balls. Alright. Blah blah blah. It's easier to play an easier game. I know, thank you for letting me know. I didn't lose to a pink dog 15 times. Have a pleasant day. Alright, I have a pretty good idea of what I want us to do. I don't care about what you want me to say, it's only for multiplayer. Alright, so I don't remember if there's any important items in this. So we're just gonna do a quick checkup to make sure that nobody either makes us learn's new move. That's right. There's grass in this town. We have access to, oh yeah, one of the Pokemons I wanted for our team. I want one with Poison Touch, preferably. But, oh. No, I don't want you on our team. I think I know the issue. Time changer, we're going into night. That form of Grimer cannot be found here, which is good because this is the one I want. So we're gonna be farming these bozos for a little while. So if you guys got questions about whether, you know, the stream in general, how I'm doing, what kind of things I've been working on, now's the right time because we're gonna be here for a hot second until I find a Grimer that works for me. Because this right there, I want it to become the bastion of hope of our, you know, Pokemon team. Not that one. That one's dead. But you know what I mean. Because let's talk pure stats, right? Grimer has a fantastic, especially for a game like this, is a fantastic special defense thing, right? Because again, you always play towards either attack, defense, or special attack, special defense, right? This guy gets a lot of special defense naturally, a decent amount of defense, and because it's poison and dark, it only has one weakness in the entire game, which is ground. It's either normal damage or resistant to everything else. So in this case, we just gotta make sure that, you know, he's protected from ground, which is one of the reasons why I said that Bulbasaur might be taking the box, right? Because Grimer is essentially a fucking bastion of hopes and dreams, has the poison type already, not as many weaknesses, right? More defensive stats, which is what I want. That's just Muck? Do you mean the type that is poison and dark? Because if so, let me teach you a little something. First of all, Grimer, the normal one, is pure poison, and so is Muck. The Alolan form is poison and dark. And you can see it by, if you look right there next to its health bar, it shows a poison icon and a dark icon. Which means that it is both type. So, suck it and swallow, boy. go. One more dead. Shovaflek is a great name. It means nothing, and I love it. I believe you could Electro Ball. Muck is, well, Grimer in this case is not a very fast Pokemon. So what I want this Grimer to be, and Muck when it becomes it, Imprison. I don't know what Imprison does. Anyway, I want him to essentially, or her, to become the HQ to which I turn to and swap out into this Pokemon which with a lot of health, poison stats, poison orb so that it can heal itself, super high special defense and decent defense. So essentially it just becomes a, okay, I'm gonna think my strategies and put some status effect on other Pokemons with this guy. He's gonna be a pure tank that essentially deals no damage, except it applies very powerful poisons and the such. Everything has been thought out, and I genuinely think that Grimer might be taking the spot of Bulbasaur after this gym. I'm genuinely thinking about it. He looks like he's got lipstick. He kind of does. He kind of does. If you look closely at the part underneath, it almost looks like, you know the bibs you put on a baby so that it doesn't drool on himself? It looks like he's just got two top teeth, and the whole bottom is just a big bib. And when you do, he looks way cuter. There we go. Poison gas and poison touch. Great, but not the IVs and EVs I'm looking for. I want 3 stars. I will not go, well, I will accept 2. If I find it with the right skill, I will accept 2. This is bad, by the way, because I'm slowly but surely building up IVs and EVs. Not IVs, only EVs. On Pokemons that I don't need right now, but don't worry too much. There are plenty of ways in this game to farm and to reset the EVs you have. Meaning that, for example, right now Shovaflek has essentially been seen battling almost only Grimer, right? So as you can see in the EV bar up there, it's 8 now. Those EV stats go all the way up to 252, if I remember correctly, and you can have a total of 500 and something, right? So usually you put 252 in one stat, 252 in another stat, and like 4 points in the third stat of your choice, right? That's usually how this plays out. By the way, I just realizing you really need to go change the nature of this little grimy little cum goblin, because it looks awful. Oh, why did I do that? I lost a fucking loop. Fuck me. All right. I didn't. Lady, just please do as I do. Speed and lower attack. I don't know if it's gonna be. Bashful could be an option, because I don't know. Right? I'm not sure I want to build it as a glass cannon. I know that it is normally, so we're just gonna go for normal for now and start all over again. So might as well heal. I say start all over again. We still get the you know, the search level on our Dex Nav. Well, we're gonna see when we get outside. But you guys now understand why I use the code at the start to get the Dex Nav? Because otherwise, what I'd have to do is wait until I find a Grimer, and once I do find a Grimer, then I can start farming, right? It's kind of frustrating, to say the least. By the way, does our little Shovathlik know Dragon Rage? Because I got mad earlier today while practicing at a Pokemon which normally doesn't have Dragon Rage, having Dragon Rage rather early on in the game. We're gonna meet it. I don't know if we're gonna meet it today, but you know, it's gonna be real soon. Alright, Grimer. Let's start over again. And I never noticed how good Grimer's elements were, right? This I think it was yesterday when I started looking up the Pokemon, and it's not real. It's got one viable build in competitive, which is fine, but it's not overly used because everybody's got a fucking Earthquake on at least one Pokemon, and the gimmick of competitive gameplay is so. Like half the meta is building a team around the weaknesses and the actual meta of the game, right? So let's say that currently Corviknight and Clefable are the best combination. I don't know if they still are. They were at some point. Let's say that these two were. The whole meta would be built around killing those two Pokemons rather quickly, regardless of their builds, right? So I didn't want to play into this because this is a Pokemon game. It's meant to be enjoyed to some extent also, but I also wanted to touch up into the competitive builds and, you know, try some for myself and see how they fare into essentially a world without a meta. Stockpile and Gluttony. That's interesting. It's not good, but it's interesting. Anybody played Minecraft? Anybody else thinks that this lower lip of the Grimer kind of looks like the clock, like a melted clock from Minecraft? Snoop got level 15, that's great. Shovathlik is not getting a lot of experience from all of this. Ooh, 1-star, Poison Gas, Poison Touch. Sure, we can catch this one and see. We're gonna see if this guy is the guy we need. Let's go for Supersonic first. I've never had a payout with Supersonic in these games. Usually, I'm always the one suffering from the status effect and they never do. Let's go for Screech. Wow, I didn't know Poison Touch afflicted itself when the Pokemon was attacking. Okay. Let's put on Pearl Jam. Yourself. Again, never happened. Never once. Not once in this game. Very cool. And thank God it snapped out of confusion, because if that was the one time, I would have fucking thrown my controller through the wall. Might have even stopped the neighbors from fucking. Who knows? Shovathlik level 10, Pearl Jam, there we go. We're gonna call this guy for now. If you guys got any name ideas, go for it. He's a green Cubulon. First things first. We're gonna do this right here. We're gonna summary. SSADD. Wow. It was only 1-star. Why did it... Oh, because it's not max, it's 30. Interesting. Okay. I can live with that. Again, special defense is very sad because that's the actual important stat for this Pokemon. But there is a way to make this stat better. If one of them is not good, that's fine. So he's never going to be a speed demon, right? I'd rather have his HP higher than C, to be fair. But, you know, S in attack, S in defense is going to make it so that I can gimmick so much more than I thought. I might not make it as much. How can I say this? I could, especially since Poison Touch afflicts when I attack, I could focus into essentially making an attack build also. So attack and attack special defense or attack defense, maybe pursuit to kill some Alakazams of this world. That could be interesting. So, if I remember correctly, Pearl Jam right there learns an important move at level 15 that I'm going to need for a challenger just before the gym. So we're going to get that. Again though, we're playing special attack against the special attack shield. But we're still early on in the game where it doesn't matter as much. That's 35 power. Maybe Bubbles would be enough for the kill. I don't think so. I think that the Whirlpool damage afterwards just comes up on top and deals more. So it's either level 15 or... Is there any other Pokemon that give more XP? Probably. You could call it Elon Muck. You know what? I absolutely will. Elon Muck is vile and I love it. Good one, definitely. Man, just hit with that gun. It's 85% chance. Again, you know when I say that I never hit with status effect, but every single time they get it, this is the perfect fucking example. Alright. I don't think I... Yes, I have. No, I took out Grundle. Grundle's the one I want. Hot Dog can eat shit and die. Goodbye, Hot Dog. You were never loved and never will be. Pokemon Cumulon is now... Can I make a space? Yes. Yes, I capitalize my things in this game because otherwise I can't. I end up releasing Pokemons when I don't capitalize them right. Because I'm like, oh, well, it triggers me every single time I read it. Assurance. That could have been an interesting one. But no, we're gonna look into Dexnav. Is there anything that might give a lot more experience? Numel, Phanpy only has 2 evolution. Could be a decent option. Phanpy is also a great Pokemon in this game. Old man, move! I see your trunk right there. This is the type of Pokemon Sam would want me to have on my party. And then I evolve it, and then she's like, oh no, remove him, I don't want him anymore. So if she ever gets a kid, learn this. If you ever hear this stream, when you grow up, she's gonna think you're not cute and not love you anymore. Please, this is a joke. Sammy V is a very terrifying person, so this is a joke. Alright. Bubbles should be enough. There we go. A almost level 14. Hopefully I learn it level 14. If not, it's not the end of the world. I think we can still manage to get through the tough encounter that I have in mind. Alright, it did not learn it. Leech Life. I believe they buffed it, right? Yeah. You know, when you say that sometimes some move, like, you ask yourself some questions about, like, oh, he's just using Leech Life. Leech Life has fucking 80 power in this game. It's crazy. So, Supersonic is 55% accuracy for a move that never works for me, right? So there's no reason to keep it over an 80 move. Alright, let's go to the Poker Center and try this encounter, even though I didn't learn the move I wanted. Is Elon Muck like level 10? Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, we're gonna cross our little tootsies and hope, because we're going right here. And this one's for you, G-Bozes, because I know that this guy, I don't know if he's your favorite, but I know that he's from your favorite game. Here we go. We're talking to Faulkner, first gym leader of Gen 2. Alright, we're gonna go for... because there's a chance of swap out depending on which move I use right now. Does he have... He does have a flying lightning type in his build. So Ice Fang is probably best option here. Good. Elon Muck level 10. Flittle is a dangerous motherfucker. Hopefully we get the Paralyze in with the Thunder Fang. Because this little thing is Psychic and Fairy. Oh my god, that's huge. So yeah, it's got speed boost and it boosts its ability. So yeah, it's pure Psychic. I think we're gonna go with... It doesn't change anything in this case. Huge that it's paralyzed. Because it... Wow. Okay, you know what? All my complaining to the window. Watch Roll is gonna one-shot us, I'm pretty sure, though. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's time to do your gimmick with Weed Bug. Even if you're gonna die. Hopefully that doesn't one-hit. There we go. Now we got the poison in. I don't think we can survive a second hit, so I'm not gonna count on Leash Seed working. And I don't even know if it works on birds. But that's fine. We've got the poison in, and if I remember correctly, there's only badly poison in this game. Electro Ball's not gonna do much, so we're gonna wish here. He's gonna attack, hopefully not one-shot us. Yeah, that's not too bad. We're gonna Electro Web. Oh wow, it's got Volt Absorb. Okay. And it's got Roost. Well, that's a lost turn on him. I guess we're starting the battle again. You and me, bucko. We're gonna wish. And we're gonna spam quick attack and hope that it's enough. Because he does have Roost. And the power of critical hits on his side. This is the second critical hit he inflicts on us. And he's got berries. I
genuinely thought for a moment that he was gonna crit again. Let's go Wish. Having a Wish Pikachu is so crazy to me right now. Alright, unless he crits, I'm pretty sure we got this fight. So, Roost. Alright, so he's not gonna expect the... Oh yeah, that's right, he inputs reads. I forgot about that part. You know when I said that they read your input, he would never use Roost here unless he knew that, you know, damage was coming his way. So for example, right now we're doing Quick Attack. In this scenario, I'm not gonna do Quick Attack, I'm gonna do Wish. And now he's gonna attack because he knows that he doesn't have to Roost. Right? Well, not in this case. It seems I've been proven wrong. I wonder if he has PP though. So even with a crit, yeah. And now that I have priority move, I'm curious, does anybody know how priority move works in Pokemon? In the chat? There we go. He gives me a Roost, which is great because we're going to need it with one of the Pokemons I have in mind for a bit later. We're probably going to replace Shovaflek, actually. Unfortunately. Please enjoy. Let's go. I think... No, there's only one here. Okay, so the next town. There we go. Alright, before we go into the gym, let's look at the items we currently have equipped. None, Wise Glass, Deep Sea Tooth, none, Light Ball. Okay. We're gonna go into the berry pouch, and we're gonna give a bunch of Oran berries. One to Grundle. I don't want Shovaflek to have one. I definitely want you to have a berry. Until we got Poison Orb, I think you're gonna rock berries until the rest of your life. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. See ya. Alright, let's talk to this little lady, Clefairy. I don't care about Clefairy, even though it's apparently a very good Pokemon. Yo, Champ in the making! It seemed this is your first gym challenge, so I'm responsible for informing you of the rules. First, accuracy reducing moves and evasion raising effects have been removed from this game. Second, Baton Pass is removed from this game. 3, Sleep Clause is in effect, meaning only one Pokemon per team can be put to sleep at a time. 4, one-hit KO moves are removed from this game. 5, the bag is inaccessible during the boss battle, so you're going to be able to see that it's fully grayed out, you can't use items during battles. 6, there is a soft level cap before each boss, which reduces the XP you gain significantly when the level cap is reached. Pokemon will disobey when leveled too far above the level cap. Consumable held items come back after trainer battles. Battle style is forced to set, which means that I cannot change Pokemon after killing one Pokemon. You cannot thief items from trainers, but in this case, well, no, trainers is fair. You are automatically healed to full in most boss battle to prevent certain exploits. If you ever want me to reiterate the route, just talk to me again. So yeah, the game essentially puts a set of rules so that no matter what you do, you can't gimmick out of the fight. You have to use the tools that you are given and deal with the bullshit that the game throws at you. But it's fine, we can't lose. A Growlithe. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thunderfang is only a viable option here. Please give me more shot! More stupid shot! Stupid shot! So this is not a boss battle, right? So there is, I won't recover my items from this. So Grundle just ate an Oran Berry, which is fine. It's why it's there for. There we go. Growlithe is dead. Elon Muck. Knackley, which I remember correctly is pure rock, meaning that, you know. Put this down a bit since my fucking chair keeps dropping. I don't need you to win any XP, so I can just afford to lose you against the Minecraft Pokemon. Weedbug, sure. We're gonna go with Magical Leaf. There we go. Shovafleck, level 12. And if I remember correctly, my Pokemon is still dead. Yes. Oh, but it did not use the item. Interesting. So it is for every trainer in here. Wow. Had I known, I would have farmed a whole lot more. Alright, so starting out with Grundle is stupid here. Because if I remember correctly, he starts out with a Lightning Rock Geodude, right? Which means Weedbug is going to be our greatest asset. Alright, Brock, it's time for you to die! I love that Geodude design. I really like the idea of putting, making it a rock electric type, even though it's not the greatest typing because rock sucks. Leech Seed. We're taking it slow. I believe that. Okay. I guess that's one way to deal with this situation. Magical Leaf, blah blah blah. It's not gonna do a lot of damage, but it's gonna pop the balloon. I don't have a fucking ground move regardless, so it doesn't change much. Oh, I did not know that the Leech Seed wouldn't work though. Okay. Grundle. Grundle's got Fire Bite. So again, this is weird because every gym leader, from what I remember, at least from where I've gotten, I feel, have a Pokemon that is not correct. In this case, it's Varoom, right? With a poison metal type. It's not a rock type, which usually is the type of Pokemon Brock use. So all the other ones I think are fine, but I think it's essentially a way to gimmick you. So Elon Muck, level 12, wants to learn Disable. Poison Gas, I love. Arden, Bite, Rock Tomb. Arden, I like it, so we're gonna keep it. Unless I can get Iron Defense. Okay, Onyx. Ice Fang because you're ground type. I believe in the original game he's only rock, but I might be wrong there. Bulldoze, I think kills. No. Interesting. Grundle's being a fucking patriot for us right now. We did well to farm for it. Berry Juice? Yeah. Berry Juice is so much more HP than anything we have access to at this point in the game. Again, this game blatantly cheats against you, where gym leaders have access to items you cannot have. Starting from Gym 3, they get access to Mega Evolution, even though you don't get access to them until like level Gym 5 or 6. It's a game. It's a gimmick. It's a living. Let's go with Whirlpool. I know that it's 85 and it's a bad idea since it's almost dead regardless, so I should be using... Oh, it's working. So, you know, you can't complain if it works. An Archon, which is good because we got a Pikachu, which could take it out. So let's go for a Whirlpool there. Hopefully it hits. It does not. Let's go for Iron Defense. Essentially, I'm just trying to last longer, which apparently is not going to change much. I should have went for Bubble. It's fine. Pearl Jam did a job, and that's all that matters. You are weak against rock, first off. But you do have Mega Drain, which doesn't matter because it's flying type, so we are absolutely sending Snoop. Snoop, you're gonna use Electro Web. Because I don't know, I wasn't sure if Archon was faster than you. And it doesn't change much because we won! We beat our first gym! Dragon Breath, holy shit, that's good. They paralyze, I think we're gonna replace Bite with Dragon Breath. Because of Elemental bonus, since E's Dragon type, the damage deals 1.5% more damage. Not 1.5%, 1.5 times more damage. Rock Tomb, we can equip on pretty much everybody, and the level cap is now 22. Sorry about that. And now this is where the game starts becoming interesting, because first off, we're gonna go into PC, party, we're gonna take you and sit you out for a second. And say, ah, hello there, you're a trainer, aren't you? I have an egg sent to me by a friend. Even he doesn't know where it's from. Would you like to pay $5,000 for it? Sure. A Paldean egg, which hatches into a Paldean Pokemon, or just a Wonder Egg that just contains a random first form Pokemon. Supposedly, even a Cosmog could be obtained in these. What would you want? We're gonna go for the Wonder Egg. So pretty much in every major town, I think you can pay the 5K to get the egg. They fucking open so slow. If you choose the how do you name it? If you choose the option to do the without the grinding, for some reason it opens super fast, which I had a lot of fun with. But I've never beaten this game, by the way. I know I've said I've played it plenty in the past. I've never beaten this game. I think the furthest I've got was I've got past Herica, and currently I'm stuck in front of Giovanni in Rocket Lair. All right. Let's see if any of you guys have items to give. I don't believe so. You just got a Nidoking. This guy's like a man. Kids these days, am I right? And as soon as we go there we go. I'm glad you were here. Anyway, Dynamax. And there we go. So we have access to Dynamaxing, right? Which is weird. But you can't really use it. If you don't understand what that means, you're gonna be able to understand real soon what that means. But yes, you can't Dynamax unless you're doing raid battles, which I think is good. I think Dynamaxing kind of sucks otherwise. Weedbug, I think we're fine. I don't remember what Pokemon she has. Bow, bow. Fidow. Yeah, I have Sludge. There you go. There we go. So far, so good. We haven't encountered major difficulty peaks yet. Don't worry, they're gonna come at some point. Yes, for the start of the game is rather slow paced to some extent. Some of these trainers can be very frustrating when you don't know that you're dealing with them. I'm surprised it doesn't have. Sludge or so that's 71 power. For some reason that's 66 because I have something that boosts special attack. So we're gonna use sludge. That was a lot of damage, by the way, for a not very effective move. Holy shit. There we go. Bug Boy. Grundle is just an all-rounder good Pokemon for now, so... And I believe we can make it evolve before the next gym. I'm gonna show you a neat little feature in this game, which I can't do during this battle, but right after I'm gonna show you guys. Let's go with the Fire Fang, please. Can I open this light? Is it plugged in? It sure is. And now I've got a cable in the middle of my screen. Let's remove that. There we go. Good job, little Grundle. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this Pupa has kind of a gimmick build, but it's not complete, so it's kind of strange. I believe it's here to give you an idea. This is the move that I wanted to learn before doing the fighting the flying guy, because Aurora Beam is ice and it's effective against, super effective against pretty much all of his flying types. Snom, Fire Fang, easiest pick in my life. Bug Ice? Fucking, who do you think I am? I believe you have like a Rattata. So we're not gonna change team every time. I can't be bothered. Youngster Ben uses Rattata. Alright. This is trivial. These little fights are trivial. I know that I sold this game as a very hard game, and trust me, we're getting to that. But for now, we're still in the shallows. The game can't afford to be too mean to start. Misty is a pretty mean gym fight, by the way. That Starmie is fucking broken. Alright, we got the Ivysaur. Okay. These are okay stats. Okay, so we do lower attack, so special attack is good on our Venusaur. I forgot about that. Well, good. That's great news. Because currently we are built around that special attack. Let's see also. What do we have? We got physical attack, special attack, physical defense, special defense, utility. Right, which is our essentially glass cannon speed, and the egg is a problem for later. Yeah, we can afford to just leave that little bastard there. And I love the music from this game. And I never say I love anything. I'm full of hatred and farts. So it's always good when I find something I'm passionate about. Alright, Dustox. Oh yeah, you know when I said input reading? That's what I meant by input reading. You don't fucking insta-swap a Pokemon you bring out unless you know that you're gonna use Fire Fang. It's crazy. Alright. Elon Muck level 14. He's getting there. Fire Fang. I'm gonna try to figure out how to export the save files so that after stream sometimes I can farm, essentially capture more Pokemons and everything. But on the side I'm playing a separate game which has a very similar team so far. But I want to capture all the Pokemons first of all, and I want to try them all out because a lot of Pokemons have been changed for this game. Either they've added elements, for example, what's the lightning one? Shinx. Shinx evolves into Luxio, then evolves into Luxray. Luxray is now a dark and lightning type. Right? So it's changes here and there that make sense for most of them. From another example, do you guys know that not Relicanth? What's the Phoebus? Phoebus evolves into Melodic. There's a separate evolution for Melodic in this game. Let me see if I can find it here. I don't know if it's just a different Phoebus too. Oh yeah, I can't see their team, quote unquote. Right, so there is a different Phoebus that is water and ground type. Normal Phoebus is just water. So this guy is water and ground type, and it evolves into a fairy and ground melodic. So there's so many changes, so many interesting gimmicks and things we're going to get into, which I've not seen yet. This one I only know because I saw a screenshot and I was like, what the fuck is that? What is melodic in the ground? I also know that there's a creature that's from Pal World in this game. A dude comes in and is like, I brought this character from Pal World. Do you want it? It's a Chillet, and you can just play as a fucking monster from Pal World. And apparently it's very good too. It's kind of leprosy. Leprosy. Oh my god. I guess if I used Covet, it would have worked better from the start, but I'm a man of principle, and spamming is the only way. Alrighty. Yes, that's fine. We're gonna Pokevile since we got 6. The next Pokemon we're gonna get is very close to here. We're gonna get in a very small patch of herb right before we go into Mount Moon. I shouldn't have used Ice Fang, but it still works. Weedbug. Is Bug weak against ice? No. Okay. There we go. Grundle grew to level 18. Elon Muck to level 15. Acid Spray. Alright, if I remember correctly, this lowers special defense by a lot. I think Acid Spray is more important than Rock Tomb right now. I genuinely believe so. because we've got some special attacker, and being able to lower their special defense with a tank is huge. I did not touch you. You imagine things. Flaffy! Let's go for Ice Fang. Huge. Again, I don't know how Frostbite works, because being on fire in Pokemon's game is fucking broken, right? It lowers so much of your stats. So I imagine maybe Frostbitten is the equivalent with special attack? Yes, okay. This is like Burn for special attack. I love it, but blah blah blah. So yeah, you can't lock your the opposite Pokemon, so it's still a very good move. In fact, it's super decent since Burn is so good. But I wonder if there's some good moves to apply it more, because since it's such a strong move, there's not a lot of skills that just freezes the enemy. So there you go. You see that big pile of doo-doo up there that kind of glides not at the same time as the screen when you go too near the edges of the screen? That right there is a Dynamax Den. Let's see what's in there. We've got a Steel Meowth. Yeah. Who do I have? I don't have any fighting type. The only fire move I have is on a Pokemon that's weak against Steel. So no, I refuse. Especially not for a 1-star Metal Meowth that we can already get at the start of the game. Alright, this patch of grass right here is where we'll find the Pokemon that we need. So, I don't think we're gonna keep our boy for a very long time, so I think we might as well evolve it. Ooh. Can I cancel it? I'm trying. I cannot. Right. I didn't choose the right evolution. I should have given it a shiny stone. I much prefer this design, but I believe that this one is based around attack instead of special attack, which is terrible for us. Well, either way, he's not going to be in the team for long, so... Yeah, he's got more attack now. He's got Intimidate, which is good. Still got decent defense. Yeah, it kind of fucks me a bit, but I chose this and I will live with the consequences. Rookidee is the Pokemon we're going for right here. So yes, a big steel and how do you say this? A big ass steel and flying type is essentially the perfect party for Muck. So when you play Pokemon games competitive, there's something that is called a core, right? So the whole principle of your team is 2 Pokemon that you can swap between that are extremely good together, right? And I did some thinking for this type of game, and I want my core to be Muck and Rookidee. Because if Muck, the only weakness Muck has is ground move, right? So if someone tries to use a ground move on him, I auto swap to, in this case, Corviknight which the move deals 0 damage, and I equip Corviknight with U-turn, which means that it can attack and then swap back to Muck, and essentially I alternate between a super defensive Pokemon and a super high special defense Pokemon all the time. So that's my gimmick. Anyway, anybody's got a better name than Pecker to give this guy? Because I'm willing to take anything. I beg you. All right. Okay, so now that we have this, blah blah blah, is the egg any closer to coming out? No. So we will store it and wait for it to have other eggs, and then we're gonna do something smart, which is just use all the egg at the same time. So I caught this Rookity, but I didn't look at any of his stats, so we're gonna have to take a look. Peeps? I think this is the 3rd time you've offered to call a bird, one of my bird Pokemon Peeps, throughout different games. Let's go with Peeps. Let's see how Peeps is faring. It's got Frisk, which is very cool because you see the purple name, it means that it's its hidden move. The bad thing is that his hidden move isn't very good. So we're probably gonna have to change it regardless. Let's see, Rookity. Okay. So no, it only has this skill. So they changed Keen Eye to Frisk, and Big Pex does not exist in this game. Interesting. Does it change when... Yes. No, I think he's gotta have other skills than that, because some things don't work. Right, okay, so he either has Frisk or Unnerve. Frisk evolves into Pressure, which is awesome. This is what I want and need. Shoutouts to my boy Gumball opening up Path of Exile 2. Love that, man. So yeah, okay, skill-wise he's fine. Let's look at those. Holy shit! Wow, those are some very good, well, they're much better than I expected. So essentially everything except special defense, which I don't care about special defense. He doesn't have anything in S or S+, but I'm super happy. Peeps, welcome to the team. Welcome to the Hotel California. Okay, so I've beaten Brock, that's fine. We didn't want to do this. Do I need some money? I'm probably going to need some at some point. But I think that for now we're good to go into Mount Moon. Alright, let's look at what Pokemons are in Mount Moon. So, oh, there's a Noibat. So we could have caught it here. We've got this special electric rock Geodude, which is cool again, but so many weaknesses, I don't think it's very viable. I really like Tyrogue. I don't know that we need anything currently. Because again, we're gonna have at some point to come into Pearl Jam's gonna have to leave, which I want to replace with another water type because water's so good. And not only that, but just statistically speaking, there's like 30 to 40 of every type of Pokemon in the game except water. In this game, there's about 110 water Pokemon, so we got plenty of choice, and I want to at least pick one out of the 110. So Snoop might not make the whole game in our party, but I want him to get at least at some point so I can try some gimmick outs. Grundle probably won't make the whole game with us either, but Grundle's going to carry us through probably the first 3 gyms. Elon Muck is going to carry through the game, or Weedbug. One of them is going to stay, so we're going to have to see. And Peeps is going to carry throughout the game. So we've got a pretty strong start already, I would say. Bullet Seed. Now that I think about it, the next gym is water, right? So this, good, good, good. Fine, fine, fine. But ice move, so not great. It's okay against psychic. Yeah, okay, we're gonna be fine. Third gym with electric is gonna be rough. So we're gonna have to change some Pokemons, probably equip some ground types in the process. Oh, and some of you might be wondering how the fuck did I just evolve a Clamperl with a Water Stone? The evolutions in this game have changed. For example, you can buy in Stumptown a link cable, like the fucking link cable from the Game Boy Advance when you played it and you wanted to trade with friends. You can buy that item in the game and it lets you evolve Pokemon that normally you can only evolve by trading. For example, Kadabra into Lakazam. Headbutt is not a bite move, but it's a 70 power. I don't care about 70 power. You see, the bite mechanic is great up until a certain point where we're gonna get to the limit of that gimmick, right? But for now, 93 attack is still insane, especially with 3 different elements. We just need to get the power bend, I believe we get from the end of this little dungeon, if we can call it that. This grotto. This stinky little dank grotto. And that way we're going to be able to deal even more physical damage. That I don't... No, it's a bite move, so the gloves won't work. Still type is not optimal here, but we've got a fire move, so hopefully I don't die in 1 hit. We're fine. Weedbug level 18, Peeps level 14. Everything is going daisy. So we're gonna go down that real soon, but first I want to fight you. Get the item there, go fight Bugman, get the item, go back, go down the hole. I know everything. Everything's in my frickin' mine hole. There we go, little fire bite. Oh, it didn't fucking cause burn. Let's see how we're doing with how many people are in. Good. YouTube live control panel. Is the connection still good? It is. Logiciel de streaming connecté. Still 6 people in here. That's awesome. 25 different people came in to see the stream. We gotta work on those numbers and make sure the people in here stay in here. But that will come with time, arduous training, and me becoming a funnier man. By the way, this might be the right time to tell you guys that I'm coming back on YouTube making videos too. I have a plan of continuing monkeying around. I know that views-wise it's not my most viewed thing on YouTube, but it's definitely the project that made me the most happy in life. So, regardless of the views, I don't care at this point. I just want to do some weird-ass things with my bros, and the best way to do that is to essentially say, oh, but we're filming it, so it makes it okay. That's the structure I use to essentially give an excuse for my friends to live through my weird brain. Alright. So, I believe that there are some rocket goons. Some would even call them rocket gooners, some might say, in this time and age. Sammy V, I want to know, do you know what a gooner is? I'm super curious. I'm not gonna tell you what it is if you don't. I'm just curious to know if you do. Normal poison. I don't have any psychic. I have a limited team right now. You're gonna switch our items? Okay. Oh, he's got the poison ball. I see. That's where the gimmick comes in. No, he does not. I don't understand what that move was. Let's Electro Web. I don't think I'm that much faster than a Zubat. Might as well. So, right now, I feel like what we're missing is a ground type. Or at least some ground moves. I feel like maybe at some point we can get a Gibble, Gabite, name it, and essentially make him a stealth rock control unit, right? Just a decent earthquake once in a while, and that's it. You have no clue? I'm so glad to hear that. That's so funny. I think I want to keep Quick Attack. I think I want to get rid of Electro Web, actually. Because Paralyze is a permanent status effect, right? And not only that, but Paralyze also lowers the speed, which ends up being the same as the other one, except it doesn't do damage, right? So as soon as we get Nuzzle, Nuzzle is an upgrade to this move. Sorry about that. Is the stream running smoothly, by the way, for everybody? Because I've had to change some settings, and you can't really practice streaming unless you're streaming. So, is everything smooth? I think there's more delay, but there should be some more stability and quality in video. Awesome. They really got a mix of like dark and poison types in their rank. It's really never only one, it's always a mix of both. Let's Magical Leaf. Good. Ooh, the dude at the end of the Mount Boon is gonna be spicy though. Let's use the Pokevile. Free money, we'll take it. Alright, let's go. And don't forget, by the way, guys, to leave a like on the stream, because when I feel down, what I do is I go on YouTube Studio and read all the hate comments people leave me, and look at how many likes I have, and be like, oh, well, there's not only that one dude that hates me for some reason. So there, leave a like, because my mental health depends on you. That's not true. Oh, here I get it. That's awesome. Muscle Band. An item, it is a headband that slightly boosts the power of physical moves, which is awesome because that's all Grundle uses. Pokemon. Grundle is fine. Pearl Jam is there. Peeps is there. Yeah. I think they both stay normal flying type until the last evolution. I believe so because I was fucking mad that the second evolution couldn't learn Steel Wing. That's a lot of pressure. It sure is. My sanity is within your hands, Daphne. Yours. I know you know me enough to know that that's not true, but for the people that don't know me as well, this is a joke. I'm doing very well. Don't worry about me. But I do often read comments, and to be real honest, I should never say this, but I get a kick out of some hate comments because the ones that I get a kick out of is that some of them are completely absurd. But I haven't received a lot. Like, I've probably received one or two ever, which, you know, it's beautiful. It's when you reach the point where you get hate comments, it means that you've grown. And you gotta love and respect that. Here comes the... Oh yeah, that's just the how much you guys are typing. I was wondering why that number was going up, and that's because you guys are typing some shit. There we go, Audino, a lot of XP, that's great. Pearl Jam level 17. Elon Musk, show me that level up. Attack, defense. Elon Musk's got a lot of defense right now, a lot more than special defense, which is kind of crazy. Zero defense, that sucks. But it's gonna happen sometimes. Alright, let's go, peeps. Let's go! Ah! My fucking... Ugh. I wanted to do a little dance. My headphones wouldn't let me. No, not evolve! God damn it. I wanted to do a little dance, but my headphone got stuck under my chair. Yeah, you evolved. So if I remember correctly, you're still normal flying. No, you're just fly. Okay. And you still have Frisk, which is very fine by me. Alright, what's in this glory hole right there? Ooh, that's the big Iceman. Nobody's got a first Pokemon that's good against that ice dude. And I believe that somehow I have no one. Man, I really need to change some things in my team. If I can't take out a fucking ice type with super effective, that means that something is wrong with you. I technically can with a move, but not with a type. Ice is weak against fucking every type in the goddamn game. Youngster Josh sends out a sheep. Man, look at that eye. Motherfucker's seen some shit. I can smell it from here. Weedbug level 20! Oh, Mega Drain. Suck 'em dry, Weedbug. Yes, we can get rid of Magical Leaf. Essentially, we just got some sustain right there, which is awesome. It means that we've empowered even more as a bastion of health and hope and dreams. We should call it Hollow Bastion. And nothing bad will ever happen there. Never. Elon Musk. Poison Fang. Now that's the question, huh? Partially lower special defense is good, but that gives me an actual attack, right? Which is even better. I think this is, I think I don't have a choice in this situation. Yes, we're now at 106 power with the new item we have. Grundle level 22, Peeps level 18. Everything's going daisy. Alright, and we can't go down there. This guy's got fighting, either fighting or, well, let's hope not fighting because I just put out a dark type in front. The other one would have been a pink fish with fairy type. I would have had 2 fairy type in my team. I think that's why it didn't happen. I couldn't let this happen to me, right? I hate it so much that even without realizing, I made it stop. Wanted to use Whirlpool just in case this guy had Sturdy. Drillbur, pure ground type. Excadrill, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it's still the case today, but for the longest time was one of the most OP Pokemon because of Rapid Spin. I think it's Choice Scarf Rapid Spin? I might be wrong. But I know that, you know, it's a very strong Pokemon. Rapid Spin is one of those gimmicks that is very... We could, you know what? As the water type in our team, we could go for a Starmie. That could be interesting. If we had a Starmie, we'd get the Psychic Part, special attack, essentially. We'd get the fast attack that comes with it, because it's a fast Pokemon. Somehow, the fucking Starfish, which is one of the slowest thing you've ever seen, is a fast Pokemon in this game. But it could be a good addition to our team instead of having Pearl Jam. Because Psychic is one of those types that I've never played when I was a kid, and now I can't live without. And I didn't play it as a kid because I didn't understand what it was super effective against, right? I had some issues understanding the difference between attack, special attack, and special defense. So everything felt like, well, the cool move I'm using on my Charizard isn't working as well on my Abra. This Pokemon's gotta be shit. And then you realize that, no, that's not how it works. Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam are such strong Pokemon. Right, so some dark type I can take out, some poison type I can't take out with Furry. Not Furry, Fairy. We gotta be very careful what we're saying right now. So dark type can be taken out by Covet. Covet is now a 66 move times 2, which means 124. No, that's not. 66, 12, 120. 130. I don't want to do maths. It's super basic maths too. I was right there and gave up right there. Shoutouts to my boy Gumball. Alright. Peeps level 19. Good, 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 good. We're cruising. We're cruising for a bruising. If I remember correctly, there's this fight, and then there's the fossil guy, and then there's the boss. It's so weird because my monitor on this side has so much contrast that I look like I have lipstick on right now. And I can't see red, so it's not normal that I'm seeing red. Right? All that to say that if I'm bleeding, guys, let me know. Because I won't know with this monitor. Let's go for Ice Fang. I'm surprised that we're faster. I know that there's like almost a 10 level difference, but I'm surprised that we're faster than Zubat still. Okay, there's a move here, which is low sweep. Low sweep. Do we have anybody that can use it? Thief is kind of good. Dark type. Still an item that they're holding. Do I have a dark move on Elon Muck? We have Bite, which is 60 flinch. Flinch is worthless. So I think Thief is better in this case, since he's not a fast Pokemon. Roost, very important move on Peeps, because we want him to essentially have self-sustain, since we cannot heal in this game during fights. Low sweep, nobody can learn it. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, we're good to use that. This guy is spicier than I remember, I feel. I don't know why, but my first reflex is to put out like a Pokemon in the way that's gonna die, because if I remember correctly, this guy has some gimmick to him. Oh, that's the gimmick. It's 2v2. Intimidate out of the box for 2v2. Awesome. So they're gonna use some grass moves on me. I want to take out that Voltorb fast because he is very, very dangerous. We're gonna try. Yeah, that's what I thought. We can't one-shot him because he's got a focus sash, if I remember correctly. Well, it doesn't change much. Aurora Beam. We're gonna use it here, and we're gonna Sludge. That attacks both of us, if I remember correctly. No. Man. Oh my god. They're gimmicking me out. I'm surprised that my water type is still alive, though. Not gonna lie. They could have played this way better. A little heal right there. It's not a big one, that's for sure. Sableye, so essentially I think my best bet is to bite there. No, actually, my best bet is to swap out and re-intimidate if push comes to shove. They're going to use a grass move, which means that Peak is the right option. We're going to use Sludge on this guy. Ooh. That's an interesting gambit. Thwacky is out. Brine, very good. Special attack still, surprisingly enough. If the foe's HP is down to half, this attack doubles damage, so that becomes 130. I prefer the Whirlpool gimmick because you're not fast. Bibarel, okay. Interesting pick. Let's pluck to take out the Bibarels. But you know this game is fucked when I've played it enough to know that in this game Bibarel is far scarier than Sableye. So I use Pluck to try to take out berries. If I had to guess, the game fucks you over by not giving it a berry and giving it berry juice instead. which is evil. Fuck you, game. I say that, maybe he doesn't have that at all. Pluck is not gonna do much. Roost either. I think we're actually putting Pearl Jam back out just for an Intimidate right there. And we're gonna Mega Drain. We're gonna outlive everybody. That won't help us outlive everybody. But at least it doesn't lower our special attack, which means that, yeah, we're still very good. So he really didn't have the juice. I'm surprised. I genuinely remembered him having something. Let's Leech Seeds. I know that it's dumb because he's one hit away. Oh, did anybody see like the strip appear over Bibarel's head? Or is it just me? I'm gonna have to watch the VODs. Maybe you guys should watch the VOD and leave a like and a comment and subscribe. Just saying, for a friend. Mega Drain. You see, when I say that our Ivysaur right now is like a bastion of health, it's got so much sustain, right? But if it gets against a flying, ground, fire type, ice type, it's gonna struggle, right? Which is why the Muck is so interesting, because Muck doesn't heal, but Muck doesn't take shit from no one. I believe this is the Dome fossil. It's either Dome or Helix. I believe both of them are the same types. But yeah, Kabuto is way cooler to me than Ammonite. There we go. This is the boss for this cave. Team Rocket Archer? Rocket Admin Archer. Alright, so now this is probably the first fight where there's actual gimmicks going on. Right? So Glimlet is gonna use Nevermind. He'd rather use fucking Electric Fangs. We're gonna try to Iron Defense. Try to Iron Defense. This is a very dangerous Mightyena right now. The only Bastion we have currently is Pearl Jam, which is boosting defense. And I believe that's gonna give him... yeah, okay. This lowers speed. So hopefully that plays in our favor, because currently he has a lot of attack. That did not lower it. I think it lowers attack sometime. Of course you fucking critical hit. Why would you not critical hit and go through all the armor that I've built? You goddamn cockstain. Right. I believe that we have quick attack. And I choose to believe that this is enough to take out the Mightyena. Good. We're good. So far, we're doing well. Feint. If I remember correctly, Feint in this game kind of sucks. That hits a protected target. This also lifts the protection. It's fine. It's gimmicks. I'd rather you let them have their turn, right? Let's wish. Hopefully Hopefully that one doesn't one-shot. Good. Let's Thunder Wave and hope for a Paralyze so that way we full heal. Looks like this wasn't our day, gentlemen. Houndour. Dark. So weak against fighting. Let's first send out Peeps. He's got wise glasses. That's probably why he was able to be so effective. Alright, let's Home Claws and hope for a Paralyze. No. Let's go for another Home Claws because I don't think he's got the means to kill us immediately. So we're gonna essentially put out as much damage as we can with one attack and hope that... I could have roosted there. In fact, I should have. Elon Muck level 20. Alright, Glimlet is a rock type. I don't believe I have a chance of winning with Peep, but we're gonna try. Power Trip. Ooh. Okay, Power Trip is a lot of power right now, so hopefully that's enough. Yeah. So you know when I said gimmick, Toxic Debris is fucking annoying. But for some reason he decided to use it last. Be seeing you, fucker! Level cap is now 27. Antidote right there. And we finally get out of Mount Moon. Let's talk to these two bozos. This guy gives something interesting. Low kick. Decent enough. But this guy, though, gives us a Macho Brace, which lets us power our IVs so much more. Our EVs so much more. So this is the little Electric Wrath, which I don't really care about. This is the Sunstone, which we could have evolved our little Clam Pearl with. But he served very well his duties in here. Psyduck, no. Psyduck could do the trick earlier on. I don't remember what was the water type. Oh yeah, that was Starmie. Alright, if I remember correctly, there is a thing I want to do here. I want to talk to you, and I want to do your puzzle. And I want to save because I think this is the first time I've saved since the start of this run. Alright. This is why I don't save often. This game saves so slow. Alright, so this is another gimmick fight, right? If I remember correctly, the correct answer is Buneary, Phanpy, and Fletchling. Let's see if I can remember this correctly, because this is a complex one. There's a lot of things to remember. So first off with Buneary, you want to Fake Out to essentially proc the Sturdy, and then go with Drain Punch. Right, once that's out, he's gonna pull out a Pikachu with the ice costume, meaning that it's got ice move. But since they told us that it's always going to do the same move and play it out the same things depending on what character is out, currently it's going to try to use an electric move since it's its most damaging option, which means we pull out Phanpy, which doesn't work. That way she gets Freezy Frost out on us, and fortunately we have Sturdy. No, sorry, we got a Focus Sash, which means that I can Earthquake and kill it. Right afterwards, for Ghastly, if I remember correctly, Phanpy is needed no more. Ice Shard is priority 1 move, so you play it first. Afterwards, you go with Fletchling. Brave Bird. I hope I'm doing this correctly. I feel like I am. Currently, I'm feeling hopeful. And I kill Skorupi with a Brave Bird. Good. And now Timber is the bait, because you want to swap out to Baniri. There you go. You want to fake out into probably breaking its focus stash and Healing Wish, which is a low priority move, which means he attacks first, and then I get Healing Wish into Fletchling. I can't believe I'm remembering this. I'm astonished right now. So Healing Wish brings us back to full HP, to which we spam Brave Bird until the cows come home. I believe that's gonna leave us with a beautiful 3 HP on Larvesta. A Pokemon genius, some might call me. Other call me the guy that lost to a fucking pink dog twice in a row. So, this guy just helps me reminds me of moves that I've forgotten, right? Which, you know, is cool, but not worthy of a puzzle, some might think. But you are wrong there, because I get to use it directly in my fucking bag now. So no matter where I am, I don't gotta return to this guy, I can use it everywhere now. So that's a huge asset for us. Slowbro is a good option too, but I'd rather have Starmie. We have so many tanks already. I want to sell to you. I think... No, I don't have anything to sell to you. And I don't have much money. I can't use Steel Wing yet. Aerial Ace is fine. Snarl is a good move that I need to get. Icy Wind we're gonna get. I should go farm for money. That's the real answer. That way we can buy everyone, because I'm gonna need every TM I can get, right? Alright, little old lady right there. She wants to sell me an egg. I don't have the room. Just anybody. No, if it's a good Pokemon that way, I don't have a choice but to remember. Let's go for Wonder Egg. Thank you. No, you want a Snom against a Carvine. I've never done that trade. I don't know if that Carvine is good. I think Carvine is a fine Pokemon. I just don't remember why. Room one of my Pokemons for $500. That gives them more love for me, so I'm gonna do it with Grundle. Grundle is essentially our toughest bastion. It's once a day. We're gonna held item boost the power of punching moves and prevents direct damage with target. Meaning that if I had Fire Punch and blah blah blah, that would be very good, which I don't have it. Just to give you an idea, because I remember that part as well. My memory is working excellent today. This guy right here teaches you, yeah, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, but we already got it, all three of them. So we don't need any more of it. And we're gonna go heal, because we're suffering. And now we're gonna go and say, thank you, little lady. We're gonna go into here. And right as we go up, if I remember correctly, we have a fight with our rival, which I think... I think Peeps might be the first one to go out in this situation. Berry Pouch, use... give... It's not very good because it's 10 HP, but it's better than the nothing I have currently. Macho Brace is not good in this situation. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to do it. We're gonna... Essentially, our big bird's gonna be our sacrifice for this fight, because we know that he can be much more for later on, but right now, we know that, no. He's limited. So, Citrus Berry. So, if I can, I'd rather either one-shot it. So, what we're gonna do is Hone Claws and into Pluck. Pluck will give us the Citrus Berry, which will heal us. Of course, he inputs Reed. My bad. So I ate the Chapel Berry, which doesn't heal me. I want to Hone Claws a second time in hopes that he doesn't have a means to kill me, because I don't think he does. That's fine. We're gonna Roost. How is Low Sweep super effective? I'm only... what? Am I crazy? This guy's faster than me also. Am I crazy, or did he just super effective me with a low sweep? He's gonna pull something that's... no. Okay. Let's wish upon a star. Good. Electro Ball. Unfortunately, the wish was wasted. Let's Whirlpool. Yeah, that's unsurprising for the swap. That's why I went with Whirlpool. That way it's special attack, deals some decent damage, and he's trapped in it. Iron Defense. That's awesome. Iron Defense is going to do just fine. 2 defense is worth the amount of damage we've taken, and normally that should kill. Good. Okay, we're playing with gas now. We've got higher defense. Staravia doesn't have much special attack move, so hopefully, yeah, that's what I expected. Aurora Beam is super effective. So we're gonna Iron Defense once more, which is a greedy move because he could crit. But I feel like with 4 defense, we're pretty much good for the run, right? Either that, but I think he swapped out Curly early on, which is special attack, so I'll have to be careful. We'll see. Charmeleon. So I should be faster because he's paralyzed. That special attack means that the armor is worthless. But that's fine, we killed the Charmeleon. Now he's only got 1 Curlia. Which shouldn't be enough to, you know, kill my whole team, which is good. That's super effective in heal stuff. That's beautiful. Beautifully played, Curlia. So, oh, he might be able to co-op my team. We'll have to be careful there. We're gonna Fire Fang. I should have Ice Fang technically, but it doesn't change much. Well, it does not change much. Citrus Berry. But yeah, Ice Fang wouldn't have changed much in this case. Special attack lower would have been huge, but it does not matter because we've managed to beat him. There's one reason why I wanted to beat this guy right now before doing anything else. Because Carolus gets mad at us, first of all, which is always fun for me. I hate that bastard. And second of all, he said, "I'm so sorry you're so slow," and gives us the Poke Rider. And, well, the Poke Rider in this game is kind of fucking awesome, right? It lets you use Fly this early on in the game, so I can just go to any of the zones that I've been to previously without having to use Fly on any Pokemon. There are some HMs in the game, but they are not needed, from what I understand, to be able to progress. So, for example, Cut you can still use without having the actual HM on your Pokemon. So I could just travel and go back to Pallet Town right now and just have a blast. Or go back to Viridian City and farm money, which is probably actually what I'm gonna do. I say that, but I'm pretty sure I can farm money just right near this, just to the left with the Meowth. But we'll have to see. With that, all right. There we go. How is that egg looking? I barely even walked with it. We're gonna hatch both, or at least get close to them hatching. You know when I said I should remove a good Pokemon so that way, you know, I wouldn't forget? Well, I forgot, and we fought this without our good Pokemon. Charming, some might say. Alright. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a habit. And, yeah, I think progress-wise, go find Missigno? What the fuck's a Missigno? Missigno. Oh, you mean the... Yes, I know what you mean. I don't think I can get there yet. Because that's in Lavender Town, which I need to beat this gym before I can get to it. If I remember correctly. I don't know if I can catch it. Probably not. It's probably the same gimmick as the normal game. I know that the tower in Lavender Town, I didn't get to it yet because you need the Silph Co to be able to do essentially the missing number. The glitch Pokemons to duplicate rare candy. The OG Red. I wonder if it's up. I know that there are some ways that are very traditionally, the game is willing to give you rare candy if you want. Right? So I know that there's a way to get that, and not only that, but you can kill... The game essentially gives you what you need, right? There's a guy that you can pay some very small amount of money to be able to get all your Pokemons to essentially level cap, right? So this game is all about min-maxing and building everything around, but I did not know that was a thing. I'm gonna look into it because I'm very curious about it. So thank you, SMC. DJ SMC in the house. But no, actually, this is gonna be my stopping point. Because it has now been 3 hours and 40 minutes. I need to pee. I need to go eat because I didn't eat all day. You don't remember what I'm talking about? I probably have never done it. You need to remember that when I played Fire Red for the first time, I was probably like 5 or 6 years old. I finished it once or twice and then never played it again. So no, I don't think I know what you're talking about. For the I know what the missing number is after looking at. It's the essentially the ghost that you need the stealth go to be able to look at, right? You're too young. I am. I'm only 26, my brother. So anyway, this is gonna be it for me. Please leave a like if you haven't done so already. I'm going to try to stream a whole lot more. It's all going to depend on when I'm available to do so. But my goal is to stream a whole lot more, farm on the side, get some more money, get in the game. I don't intend to do that in real life, unfortunately. And yeah, please again, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and let everybody know that Dreheim is back. And that I'll see you on the next stream. Ciao, ciao, bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.